you touch that dial. Okay.
You're tuned in to the hottest.
Hello, baby. Can you see me?
FPV.
Been lost, but now it's found right here, you heard?
I am Nicki Lewinsky if you're nasty, Nicki Minaj if you're a bad bitch. You tuned in. I know for you, I got selection. You know what I'm saying? They getting lots of money. You know what I'm saying? Pushing a lot of drops and all that. I don't know what they doing, but all I know is that
you randomly came across this.
When I come to the town, everything shut down. Yeah.
Hey yo, let's fucking lose it. Yes, you wanna judge.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Johnny. This is Nasir Jones, Red Cafe, Swizzy, Janie Kiss, D Block, Sean Love.
And have me like work with him.
Drop.
I should call him and take him up on it.
They do hear our mic, and that's one hell of a fucking proposition from a stranger.
Yo, it's your boy, the Baltimore banger, N.O.E. Bird Gang Boss, man. Whenever I'm in PA, I'm rocking with Sean the Don. How?
That would be interesting.
I'm kicking it from coast to coast with my homeboy DJ Sean the Don, nigga.
All suckers die. Peace.
It still exists, right?
Yeah, it's still there. I want to go there too. I haven't been yet.
Sean the Don.
Hello. It's
John C.
Hello, and Twan. Welcome to FPTV, the home of FPV. I am Miss Dawn, and our special guest host tonight is Banister Post.
Good evening, everyone.
Let's see, did I cut your head off, or did you cut your head off? You cut your head off.
Maybe I got
hit
here. Hold on.
That was perfect. I was going to say back it up, but that was way
I
more
can do that.
entertaining. There we go. We need that. Oh.
I feel really short now, though. Maybe.
He was good before this, and now I'm putting him on the spot when we get here. Whoa.
Perfect.
Not only that, I am making Banister Post our first guinea pig for the new segment in the beginning, which really isn't too much different than what we usually do. We come and hang out with our guests, and I usually hit them with 20 questions all night. But instead of taking all night to do it, I am gonna get right to it in the beginning. Put a focus right on the guest host and hammer them with those 20 questions right out of the gate. So we will see how it goes. So as the night goes to throw some questions in the chat, and we'll see if they're on my list or if I'm going to include them in there. Because I'm not going to lie, I have about 5 empty questions. There's room for about 5 more I couldn't think of.
Really? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I figured that'll give us room to right now it's the 15 questions.
Yeah, next week it'll be 15 questions.
Doesn't sound as good as my 20 questions, though. I'm always like...
Well, maybe, though, with the 15 Friday or something, there's a double F there. It might work out.
Ooh, okay. So
Oh, yeah,
somebody
see,
will
there
get
you go.
lucky. They'll get it a little easy.
There you go. I'm making it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it easy for you. It's Friday.
Okay.
You know, settling in.
Well, I can't let you take it too easy. You know how this rolls. I do need you to go read through the chat so I can start giving out our Twans.
Let's see. I do have it. Smags is first up.
Oh,
But she says he's going to get a Rippie this year, which totally doable. Then we have Big Oily Guy.
I like that goal, Smags. Get some Twans. Oh, big oily guy needs his twans.
Warrior Life.
Warrior life. You still
PG
awake?
FPV.
Oh, I
Oh,
missed
I gotta
it.
slow down.
Oh, slow. You know I have to repeat or I'll, like, never remember anything.
So we have PG FPV.
Ah, PG FPV. How have you been? Good to see you.
God. Itchy Sack FPV.
Itchy and Scratchy is here. He knows I won't even say it. I didn't see it, dude. It
John
does make me
Solo.
laugh, though. I'm gonna choke over that. Itchy, you got me again, damn it. John Solo. Hello, hello.
And we have MFR.
Oh,
He's awesome.
MFR, that mother fluffer. He was the sleeper of the Rippies. We didn't know what to expect. But he was on, oh yeah, he came in hard.
He did. Yeah. He kept up. He pushed everybody. I liked flying with him a lot.
Get your twans, boys.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was the last one so far.
Okay. See, when I don't know what to do, I just throw out more twans. Everybody gets twan, you know?
You get a Twan. You get a Twan.
And with that, we will begin, boys. I don't think I have really too many announcements. I usually try to run my mouth about that in the beginning of the stream. Not all that much is coming up super soon. I know Castle Crash tickets are out there on sale. So if you haven't looked into that, go ahead. The boys are putting on a nice show again this year. And tickets are like super cheap to that. And
Where
if you
is
get
it?
Castle Crash is in South Carolina. I'm gonna get the actual place wrong. But they rent out a whole like Renaissance campground thing. And you camp there for the weekend if you want. And they have all kinds of nonsense that goes on, to be honest. Like, it looks like so much fun, like the stuff I saw from last year. And
Is
don't
it the
quote
same
me.
as a lot of them where you can like camp like nearby and stuff?
No, you camp there.
Really? Nice.
Like, not even nearby. Like, you camp right there. I'm pretty sure you bring up like your own shiz. You could RV or tent it. But I think it's like $50-ish or less. Like, don't quote me on the price, but it's like super cheap, like per person to like for the whole weekend. So check it out. That'll be coming up. I think they do it in like or Labor Day, whenever that is. So it's not yet, but I know tickets are on sale. Other than that, I don't know. If there's any other announcements, let me know. I'll shout it out. I saw Quad Daddy looking for his twans.
Oh, there's Quad Daddy, yeah. He slid right in there.
Sneaking right through. So, Bannister post. This is how serious it is. I brought out a fucking tablet.
I know, I'm trying to like get everything all like stretched out
mental,
so I
like-
don't miss anybody. Perfect.
He's trying to stall, get himself together for this, boys. No, no, I'm always afraid of the stuffy interview, so I figure 20 questions I'm going to hit you. And one of the most important questions that I always have here, and that I know you have been hit with, but it is a staple. Team pierogi or team empanada?
To be honest, I've never had an empanada. I never even knew what they were until Quad Daddy mentioned it in the chat. So I have to be pierogi, but I'm willing to try one.
I like that answer. So team pierogi it is, but open the chat.
I could be swayed on the next trip here if we do 420 in Chicago.
Oh, wait, I lied. I said we're going to watch videos while we do this. Hold on, boys.
Let's do
I
it.
have got Bannister's beautiful website scrolling through as we're sitting here with all the good shiz he has to offer. It's beautiful, yeah. Go, check it out, baby. Baby.
Baby.
Jesus, slip of the tongue. Go check it out, boys.
Yeah, I do have to update it.
While I give him hammer him with 20 questions, we are going to watch some of his videos. So now I have his YouTube up.
So, Big Oily says it's a crunchier, less good pierogi. Crunchy would be okay. I'd be okay with that, but it depends on what's in the middle.
It's like a fried pierogi, but with a different filling. Like, I've had empanadas with meat in them, like, and they were delicious. Like, they really were. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I'd
The
be up
authentic
for it.
ones, when they were homemade, like, family ones, like, those were really good. I've had other ones that were like, kind of like pierogies too. Like, I've had really good ones, and then I've had ones like if they're not homemade, you know. Sorry, we have got Bannister Diving America down at the Rippies. So wow, we are watching this. I'm gonna hit you with one of those boring questions that I always like to ask. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Eastern Canada. Like a really small part of Eastern Canada, like east of Toronto, where everybody would know. So like, yeah, like Eastern Canada.
And where is your favorite place to fly at home or close to home?
Like here where I live or back there?
Your home.
Here?
Yeah.
So I'm in Western Canada. Honestly.
Oh, okay. So you consider Eastern your home, but now you're in Western. All right. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, that's where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay,
But I
okay.
own, I live here. Man, this was so fun. I honestly like flying anywhere that there is no one around. Like, it could be an office park, parkade, a bando, a field if there's something interesting in there and there's like friends that you can kind of like relax. Like, as long as I can have a good time flying, I don't really care where it is. Yeah. No risk of like, running into anybody, having like someone get upset and come at you. Like, no one enjoys doing any
and
of
this
that.
right
So as
here.
long as it's like, yeah, like this, like we get to
Anywhere
we walked up and did
secluded,
this and-
anywhere you can.
Yeah. Crazy. This Atlanta's so fun.
And that was beautiful how you went in the, I'm gonna call it a nook of the building, for lack of a better, like.
It was windy, like it kept pushing me to the side, yeah. It was neat to like kind of be able to come back around to it, and then I really got disappointed in the end of this. GoPro has broken my heart, just over and over again.
All right, now as a joke, I almost threw in, and I didn't want to play with your emotions though. Are you a fan of the GoPro Hero 11 Mini?
Absolutely not.
But you brought it up, so now I mention it.
Well, I have filmed myself with all of the ones that I've broken. I packaged it up. I have a video of me with the package walking to UPS with the RMA form and opening the door. And then when I get the 3 of them back, I'll record opening them up, and then I'll record every single one of them breaking and sending them right back. And I'm just going to keep doing the cycle, and you'll continue to see it on my channel. Follow along, GoPro Saga.
The saga of the GoPro Mini 11 continues.
Oh, Lambo Drive Sambo just came in.
Lambo's driving those mother fluffing Zambos. Looking for its spawns.
Look at it. Look at it. Thanks, GoPro. Yeah. Whatever. I have some more footage like this, obviously, and it's gonna go in.
Whatever. That was not a sincere whatever. That was a...
Heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
I was actually there when he was reviewing this footy and he first saw the lines, and my heart broke for him. Oh my God. The whole room, we were like, ah.
But what can you do? Like, you just have to move on. So.
Now, what do we got here? Should we roll with this one or go back and pick? Oh, 8 days ago, we're rolling.
That's fine. Yeah. I think you guys may have played this one already, or both of them already recently. But Oily was flying one of my larger, like the chase quad, the quad that I actually used on the video I submitted for the Rippies. And he was just mentioning the Expo was killing him, and I'm not usually opposed to trying something different, especially if it's as easy as changing a couple settings. So this is no Expo, and it feels good. I'm missing a bit of snap. Like if you look at like, does Drone Poison have a video in this week? Hopefully he does. If you look at how he flies, it's really snappy. Like it has like you'll hear it in his quad. Like it sounds like he's a ninja. Like it's got this snappiness to it, you know what I mean? And it's more linear. So when I do a roll or anything, you'll just see it. It's just a smoother thing, but it doesn't have a snap to it.
Okay.
So it's interesting. And I think I'll use it and try to maybe figure out a way to naturally put a snap in if I want it. I don't know. It's smoother, like when you're trying to maneuver without expo in there. So, yeah. Oh, we have Gingy. Is it Gingy or Ginge?
Ginge. Yeah, Ginge like ginger, you know? He gave me the approval, like the official, like, because I had to question him too, like, is it Ginge like ginger?
In voice chat once, like for a very short period of time. Nice guy.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's Canadian too, isn't he? He's in like Ontario, Toronto. I think so. I might be wrong though.
Ginge, can we get the fact check? I may have asked you where you're from, but 20 questions. Where are you from, Ginge?
There we go. We got enough. We're knocking those 5 down.
That's it. Now, I asked you your favorite place to fly at home, and his answer was just anywhere secluded. Do you have a favorite place to fly ever? Was there a most exciting place you've flown yet?
Probably where we just were. Like seriously, it's kind of the mecca of all of it, right? Like if you joined FPV or tried it, you know, from like 2017 on, where did you watch people fly? Like where's the like? If you're into freestyle, where is the place? It's Cisco, Squares. Like those are the places I wanted to fly. I got to do it. I had an issue with some antennas and stuff. I'd love to do it again with like more, like the trees were all dead and stuff, right? Like it'd be nice to go back with some green there. Like it'd be nice to go back to Atlanta in the summer, actually.
I will give you buckets.
Yeah,
Sure.
and I'd like to go back to the stadium that we went. It's so dark. Like the footage is so dark, right?
I would go back to the stadium. I was so grateful we even made it to the stadium, though.
But like this is the stuff, right? Like this place here. If you skip ahead, and then we don't need to watch. But this is what we call squares.
Oh, like
So I'm
this
gonna
is your
have to
own
call it
squares?
cubes I'm going to call it rectangles or something instead.
Canadian welcome to the rectangles. Now, is it squares or the squares?
What do you mean?
What do they call that spot, the steel spot?
I think it is squares, but it's called Wildwood Center.
Well, I laugh because I literally didn't know, and I'm like, is it like the Google and the Facebook, or is it just squares? Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, some people refer to it as squares, so we kind of just adopted the name. I think it's called that, but...
Well, I know it's squares, but I didn't know if it had the in the beginning, and for some reason I felt ridiculous saying the squares. Like the
funny.
Google.
It's the squares.
The squares. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean that was a dream. Like all of it. I'm so glad that Oily made me follow him into the like tunnel that goes like around the back.
Oh my
inside
god,
squares.
yes.
So
when
good.
I watched that, I was like, they were inside of there. That was cool. Like
I'd love to
that
go
was
back.
cool.
I want to go back. It wouldn't. Yeah, I'd go back. But yeah.
All right, so Atlanta. That was a good answer. And I didn't even think about that. You're right. Like a lot of the spots there are like some of the iconic ones. You think
You don't even realize it. Like you don't realize it. It's like this is what we called our Atlanta spot.
This is that, well, a different video, but the same spot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like, if we're back home, like this is definitely, it just has, I don't know.
Well, it's got that big round, like, courtyard area, this thing. So there's differences but similarities. I could see why you call this rectangles.
There's these tiny gaps like there and then like along the inside of it. And then this is right across the street. So it's just sort of, it really depends on your risk level and like what you're comfortable flying in. But this whole area, like office parks, when they're like a Sunday morning, you just gotta be like aware of quad daddy, yes, in there. He's screaming at his neighbor. I love that. Sorry. Yeah, like this, like I didn't even realize that this is kind of all in the same area, and like these, and you can go from one side to the other. Like I think that's what happens right here.
Now I see what
I did not expect to hit this. Like that's insane.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking sweet.
And that's like flying with oily. Like you just search for these things you can just dive into, and there's not many places that we have with like open roof gaps. But there's just these don't exist really. So
Okay.
yeah. So this is, you know, we have these, and they're fun, but they're not as the same as like some of those bandos. So it's
Well, good
been
bando,
fun.
you know?
Yeah, it's been fun. Like after the last Rippies, where I was like a little bit intimidated when I first showed up and like flew with all those guys, it was nice to be able to go and actually feel pretty comfortable trying to navigate some of these spots. Yeah, that was fun. Like, yeah, you're just trying to keep up with everybody. Really.
And damn, you already answered the next question of why that was your favorite spot to fly ever. So, next 20 question is, what's a spot on your bucket list to fly? You got a bucket list spot out there?
I don't know. I think I just want to travel. Like we have some spots we're trying to hit, right? In the next couple months. So like I want to hit that bridge again, because I tried to dive the Mr. Steel Bridge. We call it Mr. Steel Bridge. I don't know if everybody else calls it that, but the one where you power looped in and I hit the bottom. I only had like a one shot at it, so I'd like to do that again. But in general, like anywhere that there's like, respectfully, like, you know, people's iconic spots, like it'd be really nice to pull you guys over the West Coast a little bit. I've said that I've wanted to do a road trip from Chicago to LA, the 66, and to hit any bandos we could find on the way would be like, that'd be a dream trip. Yeah.
That is
and JJ is from Ontario, Ottawa. Nice man. Good to see you. Maybe I'll go there sometime and fly with him.
Hey, there you go. Perfect. You hear that, Ginge? You hear me, Ginge? You gotta get your ass over with Bannister somewhere. I did see that comment, but then we were...
I forgot we were still watching this video. This place is crazy, though. There's like a lot of my videos are from here. There's all of these trees are the ones that like cherry blossoms. So they're all like pink.
Okay.
Yeah. So like actually they'll be coming up in April. For like a week or two, it's just like these pink blossoms everywhere.
That's in April?
Yeah.
Because we have Cherry Blossom Festival here at the one park because they
You
have a
guys
bunch
get
of
those
those
too?
trees. Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's start going through your videos. These are all. This was all from the last Rippies.
Listen to me. Let's start going through your...
Yeah, I just want to.
All right, well then you know what? I'm going to hammer you with a
a.
few more questions, finish up the 20 questions, but pick one more video to show
Well, let's
off
go
your
back and
owners.
do you want to see this? Not the same place. Let's do.
Whatever you want.
There's Blossom, but let's do the one there, the yellow one. Down a little bit.
Wait, not Blossom?
It's on the down and on the right. It's
Sunny
like this
side?
sunny side up. It's like a yellow one.
Ah,
That
there we
one was
go.
Fun.
Sunny
Yeah.
Side Up, Winter FPV at the Office Park, boys.
Yeah, this
What?
place
I
is
didn't
fun.
like that one before. Slacking.
From a while ago. Yeah, this
Lost
is like
it.
a fun spot. It's like, again, it's office spots that are like, there's no one around. And like, it looks kind of boring, but then you find these little tiny gaps up here, right? And then this is like,
All right, I
Fine with
see
you
what
guys.
you're saying. Yep.
I
It
might
like
be a little
snuck
off,
up too. You didn't know it was there. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like there's like tons of stuff to play around. And then the next spot, like in a second, like this is like down the street. There's another spot that we hit, and I didn't notice until months later that all the grass is fake. You'll see in a second. It's like, yeah, here. So if you spot any grass on the ground, it's all super green because it's like AstroTurf.
that's funny. I didn't see it yet. Now I'm like, where's this fucking grass?
You'll see it. You'll see it. Unless it's like completely covered, it might be. But, it's kind of weird seeing all the snow like this, and then it's just like perfectly green grass. Oh no, it actually is all covered. Yeah. There's some right there on the left.
This is a really cool spot to fly too, though. Like that whole little walkway thing, all these like beams and shit. Oh, two walkways,
Yeah,
two
and
for.
this side.
Oh, it
and
goes
then when you
through,
go
duh.
it, there's these guide wires you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
we
really
danced around a couple of them before. No, that was like the middle thing. Never mind. That had its
You know,
own
the-
set of like.
The one thing we have to watch out for here, though, is like these spots when they're empty. You'll get these people that'll show up. I don't know if you guys get this too, but they're just practicing parallel parking. So like we'll be doing like flips around this like yellow spot, and then there'll be this person that's just like going forward and backwards and forward, and we're just like, can you just do it somewhere else?
I mean, at least they're entertained, but I guess they're kind of in your way. Like,
Oh man, right where we wanted to Maddie over this thing, and then he'd go right into the car, you know, and he just and back. Right through my hometown.
oh, I got two controversial questions for you.
Oh,
tonight.
no,
You
what's
ready?
going on? Yeah,
Oh no! He got so nervous. Ready? Props in or props out?
Oh, that's not controversial.
I'm
Props
kidding. What'd you say?
out. I said that's not controversial. Props out.
Props out?
Oh yeah, you gotta swim through the debris.
You gotta swim through. I like that.
Unless you're like, if you're in a 8 motors, so it doesn't matter because one of them is gonna go in, one of them is gonna go out anyway. Or like a center whoop that has like bumpers around it, then it doesn't matter. You should go props in because you get more like grip around the turns. But if you're doing what like this, like you would get sucked in, right? To like wires and trees and all that stuff. So it's better to go props out for sure. Last bit of coffee.
I told Bannister I would go over to play my shiz now. He was like,
Yeah.
get off my
Other
channel
videos, I'm
already.
Excited for these.
Let's see. I don't know if I should
Especially
start at the
mine.
top or bottom. And let's see. Before we go, just a couple more. Do you run a lipo buzzer?
A lipo buzzer, like just a buzzer on your drone, like a beeper.
Oh, why the fuck did I write lipo instead of just buzzer? Just the beeper
Just a
on
buzzer,
it.
of course.
That's my dumbass.
It depends on the drone. Like on a long range drone, I'd have a GPS and a beeper,
Okay.
and on a freestyle quad for sure. Because I mean, like, if your battery ejects on plugs, you just crash in general. Like, you're just gonna waste so much time looking for it. So you might as well just like have like a beeper going off. So like your motor one works if your battery's still plugged in, but if it's not, then the thing is like invisible. Like I've had it happen before at the Rippies last year. Did you hear about that? No? It was like
Yours, I
nighttime.
don't know. I was trying to think. There was a couple of them, but I don't remember.
Me and Drone Poison were flying. There's a video somewhere, but it doesn't matter right now. And I hit the side of the school at nighttime in Florida, and it spun, and I guess it had gone over into the like I call it an atrium, but like it was like an open area in this like high school. And it was on the stairs, and Jay was with us, Jay FPV, and he found it. he was like looking. I had no beeper. The battery had come unplugged, and we couldn't find it. And it was like beyond, and it was like on a stair. And he saw the prop, like looking through, and I had to hop over and get it. And it was like a solid like 30 minutes where like I was gonna give it up. So yeah, buzzer for sure. I don't really put it on like cine lifters and stuff because those things are like pretty big and you're not going to send them very far anyway. And if I am, then I am going to put it on there. Yeah.
And in all of FPV Bannister, I want to know what makes you smile the most.
Oh, like fucking sick dives, like following like super close, just like hanging out with people. I don't know. All those are like pretty great feelings, you know?
Perfect answer.
Yeah. Ooh, this is
fucking MFR got right. There's the sleeper right there. Got right the fuck into it. MFR. Wow. Look at that fucking shot. Bannister's proud of that lighting. Look at that.
Like, where is this? Is this like a sidewalk underneath? Like, this is a crazy spot.
There's a walkway there. I paused it so I could fluff and read the title and shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen this.
Me neither. This is from a year ago, but look at that. That's a sick shot. Let's see. We got Beaver Play, Ripsmith's Day.
It's from a year ago?
Yeah, the plaza.
Okay, I'm going to have to do a little like deep dive on his channel because he's a good pilot.
Yeah, MFR, I don't know where you came from, Mother Fluffer, but damn, you're new to me. Maybe that's why I'm so surprised. Ah.
Wow. This looks like it's like where that little walkway thing is. It was like where we were, but not.
MFR, run the fact check. Where you at here? Where is this spot?
There.
Wait, did it say? Did I read that like an idiot? No, just the plaza.
This area is sick. This seems like a really ballsy place to fly. Like,
cold though, people probably want to hide.
Like, oh, he's right
not
there,
a lot of people on the
street. I saw him. Like, this is like, he's a ripper, man. Yeah,
but you're right, this is a ballsy spot. I am not taken away from it.
Wow. Alright. I hope he comes out if we hit Detroit again. Because, like, look at that, down through.
Oh, yes, I was just saying that.
The spot's amazing, that is. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
And like Travis like, ah!
Oh, he got that one. There you go. And back through.
Oh,
yeah.
Christmas Day. Duh, Ripsmith.
Ripsmith, okay.
That's why there's nobody out. Good thinking, prime opportunity.
He's really taking advantage. That is smart. Wow. It's a cool building, too. Got kind of a crevice in there, too, right?
Yeah. Couldn't tell.
I think my thing is like off.
You did it like with the music, I felt like. I don't know if you meant to or not, but I was like...
I was like this. Xmas Day, yeah. Sick. Yeah, right in the
Oh, there is a crevice there. It looked just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, like they noticed those things too, like the Google building. I didn't notice that the center was in. I just went down on the sides of it, I think. I haven't looked at that footage yet, but sometimes you just get too excited and you don't realize or like look at everything that you're like flying. Like you're looking and being safe, but like sometimes you miss all the gaps. Like there's a couple I looked at like around Cisco and stuff. Totally missed them. Just having too much fun. Holy,
oh shit,
who's
this is a quick one. Hold on, it's Neon. Let me go back, because 3 seconds we probably missed at least 4 gates.
Is this for the, there's a tiny whip thing going on right now.
Ray Scout,
I got it.
Yeah, there you go. An international game of Whoop, right? I finally learned that one. They taught me that last time.
Yeah, so that's going on right now too, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
I
day
saw
one.
Marvel
This
was
is
doing a
Neon.
video. I mean, I saw his video last week where he was doing the corkscrew. It was just like an endless.
And the slalom, like, fuck, it was like he was going in a straight line. Like, what's that movie where they bend the bullet?
This is the one that
Like-
Barbell was doing. Yeah, Barbell did it in like, I think it was 15 seconds or something like that. I might be wrong. I think it was 15. And what's he doing? Like 4-second laps? This is, and that's not a slight against Barbell. I would do 30-second laps. Like, it's
I mean, I don't know the details. You like, I'll take
4-second
your-
laps. Holy shit. Neon.
All I know is when I see a Neon video, I'm just like,
Wow.
the whole time.
Race go.
Whoa, that's an
How does he only have
exclusive.
3?
Thank you, Neon. That FPTV exclusive yet. Ooh. Damn. Good luck, boys out there. Whoever's throwing their hat in the ring with him.
Yeah, he's raced a couple times before.
Once or twice. He might have 1 or 2 under his belt, you know?
He's sort of fast, yeah.
Hey, we
Turbo
got
Neon.
Orlock coming in.
What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit so I can hear it.
What's up? Welcome back. to the
I like
channel.
his videos. They've always got a little vlog style, shows us where he's at, what's going
Checking out a
on.
new interior
Gives you a feel
That's
for the
always better.
adventure.
that I hadn't flown before, so
I'm gonna throw my robe on. I'm getting
today,
chilly.
and just really want to get out and just fly.
Ric Flair?
Don't have anything in particular.
It is actually the Zuba's robe tonight.
Get
Ric
the
Flair's
Zuba
taking a
out,
break
send
for the
it,
night.
so
Still Ric Flair style.
and Shooter.
A little,
maybe I won't break.
shooters, neuters, shooting. I was laughing so fucking hard over Chuta Neuters or whatever you guys were doing.
I was glad that he was filming that. That was funny. I'm gonna have to like try to capture more of that silliness because it's just nonstop.
V2 backpack.
That was great. 'Cause, like, I heard that song as a kid, so like, I'm like, what do you mean you don't know the Chattahoochee?
So far, pretty nice.
He had no
The setup's
idea.
really good and the quality's good.
Oh,
So
man.
I have a video
So
about that
good.
soon. So. Got a
Those
fresh
videos are way more entertaining.
Siren
Like
F5
I don't know. I always edit to music,
I noticed
but
after my last
if
time
you
out
can
here
get around to be
that my top and bottom plate were
just the
cracked.
repetition
That
of
frame
like getting a
was
bit
my
of
first
B-roll
Siren
and
F5
vlogging
I've ever
and
got.
stuff,
It
it
was
does
a
make a
year
more
old.
interesting
I had
video.
always 2 arms, but never had to
The
do
extra
anything
effort, I
else.
think, is worth it.
I noticed when I got home, I was looking.
I
over
like-
It is a lot of effort, though.
So
Yeah, vlogs
I
and
put a
stuff.
fresh one together.
I
It's all
agree.
the same parts, just fresh.
But I
frames
feel
and
like I
stuff.
like videos
That's
that
what we're
like
gonna fly
overall feel good or are fun
today.
or
Do a little
like,
shakedown
you
on the
know,
first frame, make
I
sure
enjoy
everything's
that
neat
too.
and
So
tight.
like when the B-roll gets added in, it's like you see those moments. It's like ha ha ha, you know, like
This is a cool spot. Look at that.
Definitely want to get.
Oh, I've got the. I just left this. I flew today.
Video of it before I completely destroy this thing.
The lanyard I was flying
These are
broke
so
on the
pretty.
trip, and
First
I've got
build.
a Razman
And
special.
then 1 pack later,
It's like made out of
That's
this. Like
man,
I don't know if you'll be able to see
these quad mules are a beautiful
oh that
thing.
cord,
that cord stuff.
Parachute
so
cord?
cool.
what is that parachute cord shit
Alright.
called though?
Will it work if I do like
See what
this?
she did.
Paracord? Duh, paracord?
Something like that. Yeah. Super cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to
nice.
Razman if he's not on in the stream. He saved my butt.
And you're over there wearing it like it's a tie.
No one strap like that. Yeah. Yeah, I just left it on.
It was it's your formal attire for the night, you know? Like, you wanted to, like, show up to the stream dressed right, so you put your tie on.
It's pretty premium, that's for sure. This place is sick. It kind of looks like a spot that you wouldn't be bothered at all.
I'm trying to figure out if this is his usual, because he has one where he'll go, like, inside one area.
Yeah, this looks empty.
And in the middle of, like, nowhere. Because, like, if you saw the reflection in his glasses, there was, like, nothing around, like...
I've been totally ignoring the chat. Sorry, everyone. This video is sick, though. PG5's band was too, which is a cool spot. I wonder where this is. Cell phone lighting. Do you know what area of the is he in? He's in the U.S. Yeah.
Warlock? I feel like he's got to be somewhere by Arizona. I feel like he's out west. I don't know why I'm like, you know? I don't think I have a fact check on that, though.
This looks like just so comfortably warm, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just waiting for this weather. Actually, it was beautiful like this today. I was like, no jacket today. I went up and flew 2 packs. Quick at the park while the sun was out. It rains here, like, I'd say 8 out of 10 days.
So, my video was just going to be me.
It's been nothing but rain all winter. It's like,
yeah.
Iowa. Let's see, where's Iowa?
Different spots of the bando. Get a
I
little
don't think
bit
I've ever
of
been to Iowa.
something different, neat spot.
Fuck is Iowa? Oh, there it is.
I had some fun there. I did this cool little coming in backward gainer
I don't know
thing,
why. I
which
feel like
felt
with
really
that
cool.
landscape, I
Probably
thought
won't
he'd be
translate
somewhere like
video
New
very well.
Mexico, Arizona,
Maybe it will,
Utah.
'cause it-
Mm.
I'd never seen my
Utah is pretty
not that
cool.
it's a
That's
trip by any means,
I've been
but
there.
It just felt really cool.
Like I
to
said,
do.
I also
Not
have
when I
nothing to
flew.
base it off
I'm
of
gonna move to this
besides.
spot over here by the flagpole and fly a little bit, and then probably call it a day. Today's just freestyle day, and that's what a vlog.
Are you coming,
vlog
warrior?
is all
Yeah.
about, right?
We're trying, man.
Just taking you guys along for the journey.
To Cali
I don't always gotta be
afterwards.
telling you
Ooh,
what gear
what?
to buy. Buy whatever gear you want to buy. This is just supposed to be.
Chicago and
That's
Detroit, are you
good.
coming? That'd be amazing. Man, that's gonna be a good trip.
He's starting that trip already, Bannister,
This
that
is
Route
just-
66 trip. He's going to
this is
go
just
right from
supposed to be
Detroit
like-
over to fucking...
You
Dude,
come
I could do
along
that
with
and I'll head
Chicago.
back up to Vancouver. I'll follow you, warrior.
You're gonna ride
Take me with you. I won't buy a return ticket and I'll just get a rent-a-car and drive back up.
and head home today.
It's an 18-hour drive from here to
The
San
moral of
Francisco.
today's vlog is just go
Really?
fly and have
Yeah.
fun.
I've done that.
Don't worry about like.
That's what I'm like,
I've done
damn,
that
that's
ride 3
doable.
times,
Like,
actually.
Perfect line.
that's almost what it was to
Those days
Florida
are
for
cool,
me.
too.
It was like 17
They're
something,
important to
so...
have
Because
those days.
it's shorter on this
But-
side, right?
Go have fun.
Like it's way longer to go from the top of the U.S. on the like east side to the Florida as well, but even to like the tip of Florida. You come over to the west, it like scoops up.
With some stranger
It's like
man that
shorter.
thinks of you. Doesn't matter.
I think San Francisco's not all the way down either. Like California's a pretty long state.
I'm fact checking. I have my map on the wall, so I like
They're
scrutinize
like
as I...
all long states. Washington,
Thanks for coming out.
Oregon, and California are all super long.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true,
there's
because
just,
on
like-
the East Coast, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There we go.
6, 7, 8 plus states. On the West Coast, you got 1, 2, 3. Haha! On the whole thing.
Yeah, they're awesome though. I've done that trip, like I said. I've done it once with I took my mother to see it. I did it on a motorcycle, and I did it with my wife. And I did like we kind of went. Both times I've done it like either one way or the other, like down and then back in. We're a hair there.
That's long on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I did that in like 14 days.
Were you saying you were wringing out your gloves or something?
That was on the other side.
So
I did
you
a
were
bike.
telling me that story. Okay, I was trying to fact check
Yeah.
myself. You were like switching gloves or something, or wringing them out, or...
Yeah, Steph was on the back. This is how far we've come, right? Like, you could just Bluetooth to like each other's helmets now. Whereas like before we had a Sony thumb drive, right, with MP3s on it or whatever it was. Like it actually converted. It was Sony, so we converted it to whatever. It was like it looked like a thumb drive. And then we had a Y splitter, and she had a headphone that would go in one of her ears, and I had one in mine, and it came up like our jackets. She was in behind, so we had that, and then we had no way to charge it. So we had like hours and days with no music, where we're just like staring ahead.
Yeah, that would make it rough.
Driving. Yeah, and for a big chunk of it, it rained like through, I guess where you guys would be around, like oil and stuff. It was through Pennsylvania.
Sounds about right.
It was just rain from there to West Virginia, and I would I would take my gloves off driving on the highway and hand them back to her. And she would bring them out and we would swap gloves. And I had like women's gloves on, super tight but drier for a bit. And then she would like wring mine out and then I'd swap them back. Crazy. And then a map on the tank of the motorcycle, we had travel bags on the side and then a tank bag. And on the tank bag there's a zipper with a clear pouch made of map. So I'd look down and had it marked, and again, now you'd have like Google Maps with, that's only 2008. Google Maps wasn't that easy to get like audio telling you to like
Damn,
take
you're
a right.
right.
All
Like
that
it was
stuff
still MapQuest
didn't exist back
days.
then.
Did you ever print the MapQuest directions out? Like,
Yeah, done that. Or drawing on the map. And then we had the Garmin. Do you remember that? Like it was like a terrible navigation system, and it would always tell you to go the wrong way. And then it's like it got better, right? Like this wasn't long ago. Anyway, this is also a pretty cool spot. Everyone's like finding really neat spots to fly. Like it's like people are getting better at finding them or something. Or we've just been doing this now long enough that there's like spots we know about, but like this is a sick spot. I love that Oiley's like recruiting people to come to 420 in Chicago, by the way. We might as well just call it what it is.
level up, boys.
420
you hear
in
that?
Chicago and Detroit in April. Yeah. You coming more?
Meet up April 420.
April
and
20th.
In honor of that, level up.
Yeah, gonna become like an annual thing now. Oily, do you have your desk rig going on? Do you have the mini session? See if he hears it. Yeah, last year I was with hanging out with Quad Daddy 420 in Chicago, and the morning after, I went and took my Part 107 and passed.
Whoa! Happy Part 107 anniversary coming up.
Coming up. That's hilarious. Yeah. I haven't even used it in the US yet, so that'd be nice to do before it's like 2 years or something, right? You have to like. You just have to take like a little like update test, but it'd be nice to actually use it for a gig in the US at some point.
If you made it this far, appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. It's just one of those days we just go out and fly. There's no rhyme or reason. I just fly for the sake of flying. Go have fun.
Mini session.
Yeah, go.
Proxy mode. I'm working on the battery. I have this thing built without like this little mini session. It's like an induction heater for your dabs if you partake. And I gotta build a battery for it. I am working on that. Oily, I will maybe by April I'll have it. I'll bring it with me. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Oily has his Part 107 as well. When we dove that building, we both had our Part 107. We did that stuff legit. That was awesome. It's fun when you get to do the crazy stuff, like legitimate or whatever.
Too legit. I didn't even Twan out Warrior Life. Sorry, get your Twan's Warrior. He is out yard. What do you call it? More yard practice. First pack in 2 weeks.
Nice. This is a friggin' sick yard. I wish I had this. This guy's got like a barbed wire yard going on. Oh. The Ultimate Warrior. Oh my god, do you remember that? Did you watch that? Were you like, you went to see wrestling, right?
Was
We
that
talked about
movie
like,
too?
before the
They did a
stream.
movie?
But did you watch, were you like into like late 80s, early 90s wrestling? Like when it was like really cheese?
Who was not into that? I feel like everybody was into that. Like,
Yeah.
it was like right after Hulk Hogan was big, and then they had like that like started it. I remember for me, like it was like the old guys, Andre the Giant,
Yeah.
and Hulk Hogan. But then like the really popular ones were who? They had Vince McMahon. He was your main guy. Announced every fucking thing.
Yep.
Triple H. Who other? Undertaker.
Undertaker. That was the thing. Like, so with the, he was saying the Ultimate Warrior, because of Warrior Life. I remember the Undertaker and the pallbearer. No. It was this guy that had voodoo, and he cursed the Ultimate Warrior, and all like this black goo came like down his head. And I remember I think I actually saw that one. Like I went with my dad to see the WWF when it was WWF.
Oh, you did?
In person, yeah. And the Ultimate Warrior was there.
Oh,
and there was a guy that had a dragon, and he breathes fire out. And I remember being terrified, leave him alone. It was so dramatic, you know.
That would be cool to see, especially at its height of popularity there. Like, wrestling was the shit back in the day. Like, that was everything.
I think the same feeling I get, and I don't get to watch it too much. It's the one thing I like. I've tried to hit Quad Daddy up to get an opportunity to go to it, but the monster trucks and stuff I feel is kind of the same vibe. People go and they watch these cars crush these trucks, you know, ramping over different cars and the whole crowd and stuff. It's like the same vibe to me. It would be so cool.
I don't know if it would be as rowdy or not, because I've been to monster trucks, but I don't know if I've been to the best monster trucks, to be honest. I've been to Monster Jam, and the problem with it is it's inside the arena. To me, the arena's 20 foot long, so they rev their engine twice and they have to stop. Yeah. So I feel like it's super limited what I saw, but we didn't get to go to I've never been to real wrestling, but I did go to Micro Wrestling All-Stars.
Yes.
Midget wrestling.
I've never ever seen that.
Oh my fucking god. I can't even tell you. It was amazing. It was everything and more. It was so fucking good. I loved every minute of it. And the energy of getting to just be go fucking crazy the whole time. That screaming and rowdiness. I was able to be rowdy at monster trucks, but not the level of midget wrestling. I feel like wrestling brings on a new
I'd say
entity.
they would bring a larger than life kind of energy for sure. You'd have to.
Larger than life. Oh, dude, the midgets slogan is, "It's epic, it's huge, it's no small event."
Oh my god, that's perfect.
It is.
Oh, that's really amazing. Is it Cold Warrior is too? Probably.
Yeah,
so he's
up,
super warm in there. That's hilarious.
All right, that is really smart, Warrior. I fucking can't even hate on that whatsoever. Sitting right inside the door. Ooh, Jay, he might have you beat a little bit instead of out the window. He's just through the front door.
I agree, Oily. Cuties. I think the one that I missed, they actually had. Back in my hometown, they had a monster truck event, and it was happening the weekend I was there, but they didn't get back to me. They got back to me a week after I got back home, but it was at the racetrack, and that's the way I think that it's better. It's outdoors, larger at the racetrack. They have more space. That's probably where a good monster truck event would be.
I agree. I want to see one outdoors too, because I feel like inside the arena was just not. This is White Fox.
Okay, good. This looks awesome. I like the good night whip. This looks There's like enough light everywhere too. I wonder if this is like bright enough or if there's even one of those night cameras. I had two small. I told you before. I had these two smaller tiny whoops or whatever, like a Cinelog 25 and a Beta 95X. I sent one to Quad Daddy and one to White Fox, but they don't have like FPTV cameras in them. It's like the motors, the frame, some electronics in it, like a flight controller and stuff. But I sent that off today with the GoPros. 3 Broken Hero 11 minis.
Oh, you are in the GoPro Hero 11 Mini Haters Club. It's official. You and Fly High are the first 2 members. Anyone else who wants to join?
I started painting numbers on them, so when they send them back, I'll be on 10, 11, and 12.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, Tobias Yoder.
This is no, it's just a thing. That I saw the piping, and I was wondering if it was the same setup as the iGao thing.
He is lost in the flow with what else? Happy Model Baseline.
Happy Model Baseline.
He got all the Fluff and Motorhomes campers set up.
Interesting. Is this is analog too, right? It's not like it looks pretty good for analog, like really good for analog. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Like some analog has no right looking as good as it does.
Bring the GoPros to a rage room is Oily's suggestion.
Oh my god, I know. Like just whip them. Like I still don't think it would be like satisfying enough. Maybe blowing them up like into like pieces or like you'd have to do. You remember in Office Space when they take the printer out to the middle of the field and beat the crap out of it? That's what I'd like to do.
I do think Bannister needs that moment, Big Oily Guy. We may have to make that happen on the 420 trip. It's going to be an Office Space moment where you boys need to come together for him and drag him into a field with those GoPros and bats. And if I don't see a board with a nail in it, no.
So funny. Oh, we could tape it to the bat and then record it smashing into the ground and then try to return it to
Quad
GoPro.
Daddy, what are the fucking Mexican firecrackers on the boards? Like, for real, they tie fucking explosives to a goddamn 2x4 or something and whack it off the ground.
And it spins? Oh,
no, it explodes. It doesn't spin. That shit fucking explodes.
We should put like a spinning wheel and put little firecracker things on it that'll like make it spin and put the GoPros on it and just anything to destroy them.
Anything. What is real? Get you Twan. When you drone blows into a handrail.
He's a fast ripper.
Right.
From what I remember, what is real is a fast ripper from Office Spaces. Man, the night rips have me kind of wanting to get out there. It's been too cold at night here, but I think we're over that. It's a little warmer again. Because I'm not a fan of flying from in the car. Like I would rather be outside to hear my environment and hang out. Like the trunk's open, like you're having a tailgate party. I like that. Like I like these spots. Like you gotta be careful not to like. If you catch those little like sections on the top. Ooh, look at this.
I found that out. Because like since I've flown a drone like 3 times, the boys are like, you don't get fields. You get bandos and you get inside.
Yeah, you flew a lot while I was there.
I tried in there, and that's what happened. Is I clipped like that ceiling part where you got that lip, and it was just I couldn't recover. I hit that, and it was like doom doom, and then I was like right into the ground.
That's the first thing you're gonna do. I was teaching my daughter as well with a little tiny whoop, like a little tiny, probably the same size as yours, yeah. And first thing, it's like up and then down, up and down. So like doing like underground like this, see, he clipped it. This is a really cool spot. I like this spot a lot. Look at that right there, yeah. Nice.
They have
Chocolate
such
from
pretty
the Inspire
parkades.
from like 3,000 feet. What? What's he talking about? I missed this.
Huh?
I missed something that's going on in the chat. They're talking about dropping something from the Inspire from 3,000 feet. When it explodes. Oh, the GoPros. There you go. Now I'm caught back up. Yeah, we need like a release mechanism. It would have to be like dropping it into like a volcano or something. It's just like
Into a
dropping it's not
volcano.
enough. Oh, someone showed me this to watch the.
We got
Fixed
Fab
one.
Wide air all to this week.
That's cool.
FPV Wing Freestyle Bull Style Sunset.
Nice.
Anyone had a
Blaze Up? I
GoPro?
haven't.
Oh, Blaze Up. You read the same one as me at the same.
Yeah, well, I read the one below, batteries in the GoPro, the one, and then I had to go back up. So, no, I haven't had one. I've had a GoPro battery like puff, but I haven't had one. Yeah, I haven't had one like doing fire.
His battery was in the GoPro. Only charred bits were left. It hit too damn hard.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, it must have pinched that battery in a certain way. Is that two planes?
Is Fabwise the one with the Great Pyrenees? He might be, because he's over in France. I remember it was somebody who couldn't possibly, mate the male with male. Anyway.
Well, I mean, you were sitting in your house and he's talking about his video from before. I mean,
You
I
took
don't
the
know.
comfort option, so.
I feel like I expect, like, after not flying for a bit, I expect my video to be just, like, so perfect. And sometimes you just gotta fly through a bit of crap, you know? It's like, it's not a simulator or whatever, so it's,
Look at the beautiful view he's got up here. Holy shit, like,
oh, I know.
gorgeous.
I
Like
like
on
that
the
he's
top of the mountain.
swapping between the two of them as well. And his, like, his plane's big enough to see the wing. I keep calling it a plane, but without losing video. Yeah, I hate that you have to throw a fit. That's what it's turned into. I tried for 3 days to talk to someone at GoPro, and they sent me from one continent to another continent, and then told me that they would talk to GoPro. Like, I wasn't like good enough to talk to anybody at GoPro to raise an issue that I think that they're like Mini 11 should be recalled, and like, for legality reasons, you don't have to recall it. Just stop selling it. Just stop selling it. Like, and it was too much. It was a waste of time. It's like they've become a company that recently you can tell that they have they've outsourced, and whoever I was dealing with is not just dealing with GoPro, they're dealing with like 5 different products, I think. So like, if you're telling them like, hey, this thing, like, you look at it wrong, or you tap it from the bottom, or you charge it wrong, it breaks. This is defective. I don't want another one of these. Can I get like a functional camera like the 11 Black? And they're like, no, all we can do is give you this one back. And you're like, because like then they're gonna go on. It's like they're dealing with GoPro, and then they're gonna go on and deal with like a hair dryer and someone's washer. It's just, it feels like you can't talk to anybody. So I don't know what's going on with that company, but
They pissed you off like so bad you want a champion for the people. Like, I feel for you, man. You're like,
I really did. I was gonna like take one for the team. I was like, man, I'll tell you what's wrong with your product. I'll help you fix it. And at the end of the day, you're just wasting your time. This is a sick Trippie.
oh, he fucking kicked
who
this
is
off
this?
so hard. This dude is fucking. All right, we might even go back to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Cha
who
cha
is
cha.
this?
Hold on, let me pause this shit. Then Polshin Pro was dropped by and I wasn't sure if it's the same dude or not. And I usually only.
He's giving
like,
up the GoPro. I like it already. Cha cha. Cha cha GoPro.
No
See ya.
GoPro 12. Let's see. This first thing he fucking dives is sick. Like, look how
at this
skinny this shit
smoke.
is.
He's got the like shot.
Wait,
of
here we go.
smoke.
Watch this. Fucking
Is this a
bam.
white?
Like, goddamn, I was like, oh, didn't even see. And then this, the fucking
And then
palm
this
tree. Oh,
Man,
Yes.
this is amazing. And then these, this is like, we've been playing this spot in the sim. It's kind of like this. It's one of the office spots in Velocitron, and this spot is amazing.
squares of his own, like.
Yeah, this might be the squares now. From
Oh, fuck.
palm tree squares.
Palm tree squares, there you go, I like it.
Yeah, or maybe we just call it palm squares.
Palm squares.
Palm squares.
Sounds more bougie. Palm
Dude,
squares.
right through there. This guy's sick. Yeah. I need to like subscribe to this
You
guy.
got a fucking Trippie everything.
Yeah.
He's
where
like,
is this
every
guy?
goddamn palm tree, every pole in here.
Like, go subscribe to this guy. He's sick. He's only got 130 subscribers. Dude,
Oh, that.
this guy's sick. Yeah. There we go. Now he's got 132.
Granny told me get that money first. Why she put it in a bra? Mama told me not to trust the boys. I can see them damn
Everybody's got their own
Squares
version of
and
squares. We're gonna need to like rate all the square spots.
If you miss me, then don't text it. Cash app it. Keep it in.
There we go. That's like a trip. We could just start to do like all the square
Got no
spots.
worries. A cool number. Ta ta ta.
I can't believe this guy's only got 100. This is like why YouTube is broken. Like 130 subscribers. It's ridiculous.
Ooh, so close to that too.
This place is amazing. Like, what is this? Is this like... And like, why would you build a place with that? Like, why would you put the... Wow, that guy was sick.
Might have caught a glimpse of the name at the very end of that, but
Yeah,
Arizona
that spot with the,
Adventure.
like, the 3 little slices. Why would you build that architecturally? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
All right, Star Wars. Let's see what this fan-made FPV. Same dude, Polshin
Same guy, yeah.
Pro. Why can't I say that?
Maybe he's only got 130 subscribers because he's super new. But like, he's coming in like hot for sure.
Yeah.
Wherever he is pretty amazing.
Whatever video it kicked over to said Arizona.
Okay, Arizona. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I backed out of it. But he's like recreating Star Wars. I like the concept of like, he saw his vision.
All I can think is that vast desert down there. Like, how much of nothing is there? This is a sick landscape for it. Is he gonna pod racer it? I hope so. That landscape needs it. Not a fan of that wipe though. Sorry, dude.
Not the right lighting.
No, the wipe. the wipe down, just to cross us all there would have been enough. Maybe he was trying to replicate something from Star Wars, though. And if so, sorry, not for that. I've never seen one of those palm trees with the like things.
The cactus?
I've been looking. Sorry, cactus. Yeah, palm tree. I've seen the spiky ones and the circle like spiky things, but the ones with the like, you know what I mean?
You know what? I don't think I have ever seen one of those myself either.
Never.
I've never been far enough west to see that. I have seen, like you said, the round kinds.
Yeah.
And little bitty fucking planted ones, but I've never seen those big boys.
Another wipe.
You don't like that transition? You're just not?
No, I'm not a fan.
You can see where his some of his strengths are, his editing skills, you know? It's all...
Yeah. Maybe cringe a little bit, but it's okay. It might be something again. I think they do it in Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan myself.
I've watched most of them. I don't think the new ones, just, you know, but
yeah, exactly.
The
old ones, I mean, classically done. They're interesting enough, but like, I don't know. And I'm really like into space and stuff. You think I'd be into it, but I'm just, and I got into visual effects. It's weird, like why I'm not into it. It just never captured me very much. The story wasn't like anything.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it, but I never got like.
Yeah, I'm more like I said. We talked about like it was Halloween, right? I'm like more of the B movie creature feature, like kind of fun 80s movie, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like that stuff was sick.
80s and 90s have some of the best kid movies. Even my kids love like those old movies, like
yeah,
The Labyrinth, sure. The Wizard, fucking what else?
I get like why some like I knew like when episode 1 or when it came out, like a friend of mine that was like super smart, like never missed a day of school, like took that day off and was not in school and went to go see it. Like I get the fandom of it or whatever, but there's that palm tree.
Cactus.
Cactus. Oh my god, I said it twice.
Palm tree! I'm gonna fucking call those motherfuckers spiky palm trees.
They're cactus palm trees.
Cactus palm trees. On Bannister's bucket list, we need to go see a spiky cactus palm tree. What?
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Like, that's a good use of the drone.
I like the idea, the concept behind this. Like, he knew the landscape there. He was like, oh, this would be cool if I did it, you know?
That's a cool shot.
And he did. And you know what? You made me fucking realize, and remember, I should say, I went to a midnight showing of one of the Star Wars movies in high school.
Oh yeah, well that's the whole like vibe of it. Like
yes.
Like I went to like Lord of the Rings. I think it was like a triple feature, like when the third one came out or whatever, and it was like, you know, it was a huge event. Everyone was
triple
like,
feature. Fuck, did you spend the whole day there?
Yeah, pretty much like 10 hours. I think they brought in like I'd worked at the movie theater, I think, at that point, and they brought in one of those like 6-foot long subs where it's like all sliced up. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. You get to like, you took your like slice or whatever and a bag of chips and a pop and went in, like that was like an intermission. Good time. But like, so in short though, like it doesn't matter what it is. If you're there for like, it could be Harry Potter, you know, like with a bunch of those fans, if you're going to be into it and not be like a sourpuss or whatever you want to call it, like if you're going to just like enjoy it and be part of it, you're going to have a good time. It's the same thing with like going to any of the like,
it was fun, and that's
events.
what I was going to say. I went for the experience because they were like, oh, you want to go see it? I'm like, yeah, why not, you know? And everybody there was dressed up. They had their lightsaber. But it was a good time to go. I was a little like, I do remember I was still a teenager, so it was weird seeing all like, to me, the old men, God, they're my age now, you know? But all these dudes dressed up in full like Star Wars gear with like these super expensive looking lightsabers and stuff, but it was fun.
yeah, like legit
Yeah.
Have you ever watched those movie Trekkies or whatever? Trekkies 1 and 2? Oh, amazing. The movies are even great.
No, I've watched Fanboys. Did you ever see that one?
I did. This is more of a documentary on, I guess they call them Trekkers now, but Trekkies used to be
Trekkies, yeah,
anyway.
the Star Trek
Yeah,
fans.
yeah.
Oh, dude, you
But,
want to start a fight? Star Trek and Star Wars are two different, like, animals.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that those conventions are probably a little more like nerdy in a good way. You know, like people, I don't know. I think I would go more for Star Trek, to be honest with you. Sorry if that's offensive to his video, but those you definitely, I don't know, if you're like looking for something fun to put on that's like that, you should definitely check out those movies. Trekkies 1 and 2. That's a solid recommendation for you.
Oh, so I don't forget, I want to say Spagoos has got some coastal time.
Is this Spagoo?
Yeah, that's what we're watching. I didn't give him his Twans yet, so he needs those.
Well, I was commenting on how smooth the flow is. Like, I like that. I like that where it's almost wingish, but like with your quad, just sort of like
okay,
sticking to a line and keeping it curvy, not straight lines, like little curves. Yeah, exactly.
Star
This
Wars
is
and
like-
Star Trek both suck.
Nice.
But you know, I have actually watched more Star Trek than Star Wars, I think. Because my parents had a friend who was into it, and we played with their kids, so like their dad was into Star Trek. Like that's what they watched, and that was that, you know? Like so you watched it too.
Before or after Simpsons?
Yes, it was after maybe because the Star Wars, the Next Generation. As soon as Simpsons was over, it would kick in with that intro. And I feel like I used to remember what it said, you know? And it was Captain Picard or whatever. Or maybe it was before. Because what was that creepy show that was also around the time of The Simpsons?
It'd be like,
These are not Unsolved Mysteries. But,
yeah, that's the one. Unsolved Mysteries.
Was it
I was
Unsolved
thinking with
Mysteries?
that guy. Yeah, he had his voice, and it was the same guy that was on that Simpsons one where he was the like, not Simpsons, Seinfeld, and he was the library cop. Listen here, buddy.
Now Seinfeld I remember, but not in full detail. You know?
Was it the same guy though? Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't remember the Seinfeld guy, so.
Yeah. He
The
was
Unsolved
library
Mysteries
cop.
guy, though, yeah,
Let
like.
me. I'm gonna bring up a picture of him.
Fuck, I almost want to look up the lineup from back in the day, like.
Oh yeah, like TGIF or whatever.
Well, Simpsons were on Sunday. Sunday, because new episode was every fucking Sunday. That was a big deal to us as a family.
Yeah.
That's what we did as a family, is watch Simpsons.
Library cop. Shoot, it was right there in my brain, at the tip of my brain. The only Star Trek episode I've ever watched is one where they went through a black hole and they were trying to figure out that they were stuck in a time loop. So they kept on like repeating
Bending time?
where they were, and then they started trying to figure out like this happened before. Like on all, and then they realized that they're in this like time loop or whatever. And that's the only one. I thought it was actually pretty clever, but it still wasn't enough to get me to watch it.
Oh my god!
Like any more of them, you know what I mean? And this is the guy that was the Seinfeld cop. I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the thing, but like, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? It like.
But that's not the same guy, right?
I don't think it's the same guy, but do you know who I'm talking? I can almost hear his voice.
This guy looks familiar, but yet I can't.
Unsolved Mysteries.
God damn! I was trying to look up the fucking lineup. How about?
Yeah, it's not the same guy.
Sunday night used to be In Living Color, The Simpsons, and Married with Children. Bam! What a fucking lineup in the day.
Man, look at this photo. That's a good photo of that guy, actually.
That's a good.
It is.
Wait, now which guy is that? Is that
That's the Unsolved
Mysteries?
Mysteries guy.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
No,
I
then
mean, he's
who's
a
the
lot
guy
older
with the
looking
darker
there.
hair? There's another fucking one. What's another Unsolved Mysteries? I'm missing one, boys. What's another 90s show that was like who's a guy with Outer Limits? These are the Outer Limits.
Outer Limits was good, and then there's another one that's like that too. But yeah, I mean, like I miss old television for sure.
It's just like in my head I could hear it and I can't get the like full memory yet.
It's totally a level up time because like
I think it is. Boys, it's level up time.
We went on a little tangent there.
Oh my god, for sure.
I love
Airwolf, I never watched Mandalorian really. I never saw the or wait, was there a movie or is that just the show?
Pandaverse has panda bears.
What the fuck? Pandaverse? I never heard of that one.
Oh my god.
Wait, that did not stay Star Trek, did it? New Park. Fuck you guys. That's where I Oh, Jesus. I'm so into it. Like, I thought that said Star Trek. It says New Park. And who do we got? Timidra.
If I remember
Riptide.
correctly, Lambo has some good suggestions as well. Greatest American Superhero. He's got
Wait,
some good
who
ones
just
in the
said
chat.
Natural Born Killers is way better than any Star Wars movie ever? Warrior.
It's been such a long time since I've
Do you
watched
know how
that,
much of a
though.
psycho I am? That is seriously like my favorite movie ever. That is not a joke.
What about American Psycho?
Oh, that is not as good as Natural Born Killers. Like,
Oh, come on. Really?
Now, I don't remember American Psycho a lot, so I'll give you that. Maybe I should rewatch it, but Natural Born Killers, I really like that movie. That is like my favorite.
It's got that 80s, like, the guy sitting in the chair. We're talking about this today. And he's like, what's with all the newspaper? And he's got like Huey Lewis in the news, which makes me think of Oily. And he's gonna like axe him or whatever. Excuse me. It's such a crazy, like, over the top movie. And I think I love that. I love just like taking things to the extreme. Like ridiculousness. Extreme ridiculous.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't remember American Psycho that much. I know the guy who's in it, so I know I've seen it, but... Ooh, House of a Thousand Corpses. Okay, that's also my... Not House of a Thousand Corpses, but the next one. Fuck! Devil's Rejects is like my second favorite movie. Like, that is such a good horror movie. Oh.
Wow.
That's a great fucking horror movie, Devil's Rejects. I like that.
They're good movies, but I don't know. It's so hard for me now to say, like, because I've just been trying to find, like I've gone back and watched all the classics and stuff, and then I always go back to, like I enjoy kind of some strange ones. Like, to me, have you seen Boogie Nights?
I don't know.
Boogie Nights? Oh, man. It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Oh, wait, stop. I was on horror movies. Yeah, I've seen that. Boogie Nights, yeah.
I was about to say, you know, when he says he's a big, bright, shining star. No, but it's just that, like, there's scenes in that movie that I will just lose my mind laughing. Like, they're down in the basement. I think they're doing like a drug deal or whatever, but there's like 80s music going on in the background. They're just talking, and there's someone throwing firecrackers off in the background.
Yes, like the half-naked boy toy. He's just like I think he's just doing that for somebody.
Yeah, and it's like zoomed in on their face. They're just jumping so there's like this build up to it. It's
the
just
paranoia.
Like, it's just a brilliant movie. Yeah, under the surface of like, it's a movie about like the porn industry. Like,
but you know what? That reminds me of like Blow. One Blow, like Goodfellas, movies like that are really, really good. Like you said, they have that whole huge build up. It's all glorified. Then shit hits the fan and takes the turn, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Tarantino movies for sure. But like, there's something like I like those actors too. Like William H. Macy's in there too. He's the guy that's like, hey, you know, you're having sex with my wife, and they're like, can you leave? You're really like killing the mood.
Oh my god, that poor fucking bastard. She, like, that lady gave no fucks about him though. That was like,
yes, Lambo, exactly.
I remember even like watching that movie as, I don't know, teenager, young adult, like, and being like, oh my god for him, like, you know?
Roller Girl and stuff. Yeah, it's like, and then
Roller Girl.
another one, if you haven't seen it, it's a little bit less, a little more PG, is Swingers. Sounds odd with the name, but it's got the guy from, he actually directed like Iron Man and stuff, but he's Monica's boyfriend. He's the guy who like tries to buy her like the kitchen stuff. I'm not a huge Friends fan, but we've all dated people who watch Friends.
Yeah. I had no cable. I lived with
that
Friends for years, like that show.
Yeah. But it's like a comedy about a bunch of friends who move to like LA, and it's just like a lot of like tropes and stuff. It's a good comedy. If you haven't watched it, Swingers, great movie.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, definitely watch that. Yeah, MFR knows Roller Girl. It's like we've all rewound and played that back.
Did you ever watch that weird director? Do you remember the movie Kids?
No, I don't.
Oh, who's seen that? It's back from the 90s. And it's called Kids, and it's some weird director, and it's got Chloe Sevigny in it. And it's basically like somebody gives her AIDS in it, but it is one of the craziest movies I've ever seen as like a teenager. Like, oh my god, like all the shit that happens in there, like. And then when Netflix started, I put that director, like I picked all of his movies, because how Netflix worked is you picked a list of movies and then they sent you DVDs to your house.
Oh, I
so
remember that.
You'd have like 20
that?
movies on, yeah, you'd have like 20 movies on the list, and then you'd get 3 at a time, you'd send them back, they'd send you the next ones. And he had all kinds of weird ones. There was like Julian Donkey Boy, fucking a movie called Bully. That one was actually really good, but like he has some of the most fucked up movies out there, like.
That looks sick too. The video doing both here, but the video we just watched, that reminded me of the that parking lot we all flew at in Florida. Huge and empty. That was cool. Little stick time.
Get your Twans, Hydrone. We were moving right through that because I don't know. Oh, Fluff Neon's got another one for us.
Right?
A new setup and back to whooping. Is that what he said?
Yeah. Who's this?
Neon.
Who's Neon again? Oh my god.
Yeah, who's Neon? You'll know.
No, I know. I'm just like, you gotta like really pay attention. Holy shit. This is all feel. Like, how do you see that fast?
The reaction time, I don't get it. Just to.
Yeah, it's like the things aren't like in frame fast enough to see them.
Chuck and Buck or Buck and Chuck. I don't think I've heard of that one. Chuck and Barry? Or wait, Larry?
Chuck and Buck? I know Uncle
the Adam
Buck.
Sandler movie? Or you want something different? Lambo?
I mean, you got the Happy Gilmore, and it's Happy Madison, right? Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
I would watch with a couple friends Billy Madison like every Friday, like towards the end of high school. We'd all like just hang out and laugh and like I could just pretty much recite the whole movie. I wish I had more skills than being able to recite an Adam Sandler movie, but I don't. Yeah, look at that.
Like, I don't even know what to say about Neon's videos. It almost makes me feel bad because it's like he's so fluffy good that, like, I don't even know what to comment on anymore.
You know
it's
what?
just
Like, just, if he's watching this or like someone can let him know that knows him, record that at 60 frames a second and then play it back 30. So it's like slow motion. Just so you can see how he's like. It'd be neat to play it back at half speed.
just so we could even comprehend what's going on there.
Yeah, you'd be able to see it, I think, more.
Wallbanger is coming in with his new Dive and Dash series he's got going on. Volume 2. Like the concept, get a pack in somewhere quick, dip right out.
Yeah, I like people like this. That means that they're game. Like, if you showed up somewhere, they're going to fly a pack.
Ooh, okay, you got a good point.
That well, but we'll get a close-up of it as we're going to go into Dive It. Dive and Dash Volume 2.
Like, there's a couple spots that if we didn't just go in and fly, like, immediately, you wouldn't get anything in. As we saw last week on Oily's last video.
Oh, look, they've got the gate set up for him. Do you see this? That's why he's here.
Diamond. Where is
the
it?
flags, I should say, not gate.
Oh, there you go.
My bad flag.
Man, look at the wind there. That's like, that's no joke. That's some...
Aw. Wallbanger, I set you up. I thought you were going to slalom the flags. I didn't even see the tower over there. Oh, you parked closer. Is this the same one?
We don't really have these up here. Like, that's like, when I go down to the States, actually, that's why when we walked in and there was those two water towers, remember when we walked into that spot in Atlanta? Like, I don't get to see water towers very often. We don't have, do you guys have those up there?
Yeah, water towers are kind of common. Like, they're not everywhere, but you'll see them. Well, yeah, okay, I don't know. I've seen quite a few in my life.
I don't think they have them very much over in the UK even. Like where Apone is, I don't think he has water towers. We don't have water towers.
No?
It's like a US thing.
And you know what? I don't even know what the point of a water tower is. Like, I don't understand how that works. Like, seriously, why the fuck is the water so high in the air, and where are the pipes and so on
pressure.
But that circulate it, because you can't have stagnant water. I used to think it just stored it, like, oh, this is for emergencies. It's a giant pot of water. Then as I got older, I realized you can't just leave water sit somewhere. That's not how it works. You know? So I still, to this day, don't get the concept.
Yeah, maybe someone will let us know. We're going to learn something here in a second. But, ooh, Aeon. Nice. I haven't seen a thing from him in a while. He had, like, a really cool, he did a trip to Serbia or something, or... It was him and a bunch of pilots that were like doing a road trip.
Hey,
a while back.
Since it's been raining here a bunch, I've been practicing.
Yeah, I think I played it twice. Hold on.
Uncrashed. Now, usually to most pilots, uncrashed.
Yeah, I could hear it. I'm like, no, I did that wrong.
Oh, it's uncrashed. Ooh, this is cool. I haven't done this yet. Has anybody else done this? There's like multiplayer. We should do it. We should set up an FPTV room.
This is the uncrashed sim update. With
yeah, I'll download the update.
Let's see. I'm going to do it under
here. Let me see
sprint.
exactly where boost the pressure in the front.
To most pilots, Uncrashed has been this single-player cinematic sim.
Okay, so they're doing like the viaducts or whatever, where they used to.
Special for us in this update.
Yeah, I heard about this. So you can actually like drive the cars. And do the chasing. It's like a multiplayer for both people.
Having such a beautiful
That's pretty sick.
Sim that you can now play with your friends is great. And boy, we've been having so much fun. Now, you may be thinking, what's so special about a multiplayer?
Man, I want to play this actually.
We already have this. Lift off.
Oh, do you want to play this? Like, it doesn't have to be tonight, but like soon. Let's do this.
Let me just blow your fucking noodle. Oh yeah, you saw that right.
He'd be good at this actually, like that chase footage I'm cutting together. I'm cutting together footage from Atlanta, and I'll do the vloggy stuff, but this next one's going to be just all the chase stuff, because we ended up like exploring and stuff, so it ended up looking like chasing and some of Raz's car, and all the different spots that we're at, so he was like on it. Yeah, download it, dude. Because, like, it's probably a somewhat significant download, I would think.
On Steam today.
I still can't believe how real that one looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I don't see that it says uncrashed, it, like, sometimes does take me a couple seconds to realize that it's a sim.
I like the feeling of, I don't know if this is one of your questions, but I like the feeling of Velocidrone. But I like the look of Uncrashed and Trip or whatever, TRYP. But Trip doesn't have multiplayer, so.
Trip? I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yeah, it's like used on Unreal. It's pretty cool. Like the environments are huge. Like you can go up from a mountain and go all the way down to like a castle down by a lake and like, you know, do bando stuff there. And then there's like events that you can do. So you can like chase someone who's like parachuting or like motorcycle.
Jesus, Quad Kev.
But it's like, it's one person only.
Yeah, apparently I don't do TikTok, so.
You know what's crazy is I kind of want to because
oh yeah, I still don't want
that drama with the videos there that like called someone out, whoever had mentioned that TikTok had a lot of good bandos, like a lot of good Ripper bando stuff. So if that's the case, I'm not into all the other stuff that's on those like ones, but I'd like to check it out. There might be some like some sick stuff in there. Who knows?
I mean, I guess you
because
got
I don't know. YouTube's
there.
been kind of like lukewarm for me. I would say a big shout out to, hopefully he comes in, Drone Poison. He's like shot up there. He's like, I don't know if you've checked out his subscriber count lately, but shout out to him because he is killing it.
Congratulations, Drone Poison. Get some twans, mother fluffer.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully his video's in here this week, but
Is he running for it now?
yeah, man, he's like north of 6,000, I think. It wasn't very much long ago that he was like around my account, so it is possible. There, coffee'd out. That's all good. So is he running for his quad right now? Is he stuck in the snow? My God.
He's going pretty far. That's what I was like, fuck, he's still going, like.
Trying to figure out what's going on here.
He's been running for a minute now.
Yeah, is he in the snow? That is the like risk. Like one wrong move and
yeah, and I feel like it's potentially harder
he's in
to
the snowbank. There it is. He found it. Yeah.
If the snow's deep enough and it just
let that dry off. Yeah, I think that's it, Warrior. I think it's totally the content that he's putting together. I want to start a little FundMe for him to get like those wireless mics. Have one here somewhere, but like because he did one that was outside and it was a little hard to hear him. But it was a really good one. It was his battery test one. I think if he posted it and didn't play my shiz, it'll be in there. But yeah. Go and join his Patreon. RC fans good too. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like everybody's got a Patreon. We'll just say that. That's my controversial thing to say. Everyone's got a Patreon.
While I'm here.
But some people do offer something, and like that's the thing. Like if you're gonna like, you know, we all have subscriptions to Netflix and like all these things, kids and whatnot. We want to support everybody we can, but also like it does make it a little easier if it's like you get extra access to this. I've like used that to upgrade my like components and test some things, and I give weekly blah blah blahs. Like I don't know, you have to find your thing. That's why I haven't done one. I don't know if I have the time to make sure that I like feel like I've given people enough for their money. Because I would feel bad if I didn't. Ooh, this heat's really good. I love those like perfect walk-ins. Yeah. RC fans, great.
Get your Twan's RC fan. What? Is that what it was called? Yeah, I thought so.
DP is an awesome dude. I was saying that to like, I forget how long I've known him. Man, this is like the DP show. The DP show. Drone Poison, by the way.
This is the DP hour. I thought I was gonna have 20 questions with Bannister Post. He was
you
like,
should bring him on next. That should be your next guest. Is that, am I making that a bad choice?
oh,
Like,
Drone
am I
Poison, you
skipping
heard?
that?
He's putting you on the spot, dude. Where you at?
Yeah, there you go. That's
You
a good
coming
idea,
on next
actually.
week or what? I don't know. He's been a busy man. I heard he got married this year, so congratulations and get your Twan for that, dude. That's big right there. I would love to have Drone Poison on anytime he wants. I'm gonna have to harass him now about next week. We'll see.
Yeah, there we go. I called him out. I forgot what I was gonna say there about him, but but yeah. No, I was like, I've been busy, and haven't like. How often do you do that anyway? Like go and check out someone's channel, and I popped on his channel to go through some of them, and I just sort of peered up. It's like, holy, it's literally almost got like 6,000 more subscribers than I have. So he's been putting in the time for sure. And it's like, it's definitely the content. Like, you know, it's always fun to just go fly, and then you end up with all this footage. But if you can like put it together, like I said, Patreon, like I think I could probably, if I had the time, put some content or some value together, but I just haven't had the time to put what I think would be like valuable enough yet.
Get some night Twans, MFR. Thanks for
Yeah,
hanging out,
no,
you
man.
mother fluffer.
We need to release like.
He wanted to come in as like the official mother fluffer, named himself MFR, like.
I like that. Yeah. When you told me what it was, because I was just like, I thought it was just initials. Maybe it is. I don't know. But
Hey, that's how he described it to me, like mother fluffer, you know. But I was like, all right.
I'm not far behind. Yeah, you guys are like, it's late there, right? Like for me, it's only 10:30.
10:30.
So. Yeah, I'm like
Oh,
ready to go.
you're
I
3
could
hours
fly after
behind
this.
us. I'm at 1:30.
Yeah, I could still go out and fly it, like night rip.
Damn.
If anybody's awake around here and sees, come on, let's go fly.
Ginge,
No, I
where
gotta
you
do stuff
at?
anymore.
No.
Like adulting stuff, like take the car and spend money I don't want to spend.
I hear you, adulting stuff. I finally got a rental car
dude,
for a couple
how's
days.
your car? How is your car? Dude, how's your car?
Oh, my car is fucked. My
Dad,
car.
you gotta make a dude, where's your car? But dude, how's your car?
Oh, my car's fucked. Did I ever tell you I got the security footage? Did you see that?
I saw the pictures, but I didn't see like I saw your photos.
I
haven't seen the screen footage.
I figured out how to go through the cameras because I got a couple of them out front. So I got a couple angles. Oh my God. He fucking railed it so hard. The trunk was gone before it even hit the telephone pole. It just was like, he fucking drove away too. Like, makes me want to get an SUV, you know?
Yeah. I've heard that before, that some people will like, they'll buy their daughters, or like people sometimes that are just not good drivers will buy a big car and they'll get that big, like the grill that's on the front, you know what I mean? That's just like a steel
ram
body.
bars.
Oh my God.
That's
and
what
you're
they
just like, that's not the solution. Just learn to drive. But like, maybe it would have saved your car. It would have taken that whole pole down. You would have been out of power for like days.
We would have been out of power. I feel like if I would have parked closer to the pole, he might have like taken it down. But like I was at least a car length away, so it like pushed it and then hit the pole, you know? But
nothing of value got lost though. It was just the car. Like there was nothing in there, nothing in the trunk.
I just laughed because whatever was in there, you couldn't even get it out. I tried. I tried to look like... I tried to pull out jumper cables. They were like pinned between the spare tire. I had like a battery pack like that charges it. And, like, that's all gone. There ain't no getting anything. I laughed so... Me and my sister went somewhere and I bought just glass. I like old glass because like some of it will glow under a black light. I'm like obsessed with like uranium glass and stuff. So I find some. My sister goes to me, "Did you ever get that box of glass out of your trunk?" I said, "Fuck! I did not!" So when I went to look at the car, I specifically looked for the box because I thought about it. It literally was like crumpled.
Oh god! You know what? It would have been amazing if that was the only thing that survived.
One piece out of it did survive. This tiny little like beer mug thing, like popped out of the box and like rolled to the back somehow. So there is a lone survivor. So you're goddamn right. I kept it just because it made me laugh for one, and like, fucking like.
That's crazy. This looks beautiful, by the way. Like, I don't know. There's something about sun and sun. Like, it's sketchy as hell to fly, but like, yeah, like, don't land in that. What are you doing? He's cruising
like,
here. I don't know if this is like, it feels a little fast, but
he does rip it. Like he.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this naturally fast? Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, to me, it feels like either just the shutter might be fast. Like, right there, it felt a little...
Yeah, there was like
I don't think it's sped up, but it might be just like 60 frames a second or whatever. Like, you know, like...
Yeah, like right there when he went over the house looked something.
That's just battery thing. I don't think it's like... I'm not calling it
Well, he is a fast flyer, though. I'll give him that, because his other videos, he comes out ripping, too.
I mean, this would be hella fun to rip like that. Yeah, exactly. He came down totally fine there. I think it's just like high shutter or whatnot. And he is like a fast ripper. Like a lot of people don't fly like this. Like I do the same thing and I get disappointed in my footage when I like conserve battery. Like really just give her.
And all right, Warrior, I can't even take it between you and Quadcat. Where's this guy at? Like, dude, Mother Fluff and Quad Kev is somewhere in the Poconos. And I know this because I'm not far from there. So I make that mental note. Oh, this fucking dude's in Pennsylvania. He also says he lives in New York. He goes back and forth. Kind of a Poconos thing, you know? So, all right. But it's just so funny because he'll always be like, anybody from that? Anybody from... And Warrior, I bet you could fly with that Mother Fluffer if you two could ever get your shiz together and get on that same page. Damn, Quad Kev, look at the views on that one. Fucking props to you. Good job.
Some of them break free, you know, like it's a very niche market, like viewership or whatever.
Goddamn, Twan's for you, bro. Sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like an hour away from where I'm at. Poconos isn't super far. And they've got a couple bandos up there too, like.
Is that the same Poconos? Like again, Seinfeld, you'd hear like you're going to the Poconos. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, because like
that's hilarious.
It is like the Poconos is like the ritzy, beautiful escape and refuge in the woods for those who come from the city. So like a lot of people from New York will come down for like a vacation because it's calm, it's quiet, but it's also bougie. Cool. Like it's an expensive area. You've got your resorts, you've got all that shit, you know.
Nice. I like that Off Axis pushed Falcon Rad's video in because this is a local pilot here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Now I don't like to play other people's shiz, but Falcon Rad, we've played his stuff before.
Well, he's our long-range local pilot, and
fresh batteries and everything now. So
he's kind of like I don't know. I would say the long-range pilot. As far as I know, like there's a couple of them, you know, that are kind of like the ambassadors of long range. Max
well,
Hack, Falcon Rad. A lot of them are up here too, and it's because of the mountains.
Oh, you're probably right. Area, I think, obviously does like sway a little bit too, you know, like that makes sense if you guys are long range. I always say the Spang guys are open field. Because they don't have bandos or anything else to play around with.
Yeah, like look at this. You just want to like, and then he's kind of the same way. I mean, like if you think about it, like Oily's going for those roof gaps, and he's coming up and looking for these trench runs. So like you know, you're looking here and you kind of want to get in front of your line so you can get down and just like, it's almost like, I'm not a Star Wars fan again, but like that Red Leader or whatever, when he goes down in right at the end and it's like that trench.
Okay.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to do those long dives like down along the mountain in these tight little gaps. And over time he's gotten really good at it. And again, it's like you can watch these and think you can do it, and then you go with these guys. It's the same thing if you go with Oily and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to fly a bando, like, and you try to keep up with them. Like, I didn't get as good a footage the last time I went with these guys. They got amazing shots, and I didn't get anything close to what these guys got.
Oh, he's so like on top of everything there.
Yeah, these guys are
here
next
it
level.
is.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to get down. Yeah, get down. And it's like you've got to be able to see yourself, or your signal's gone. So
I'm
it's
like,
the
I
whole,
don't think
like,
he's seeing himself. Like,
yeah.
that one that they had on here going up the I don't know if it was an ice ridge. That might be the wrong like fucking name of it or
See
whatever.
this?
But
See this right in? This is exactly it. Like, he's been perfecting that for a while. Yeah. He's another one too that like he's kind of broken out of the norm. You know, like usually only get like a handful of views on this on like FPV content, but this stuff is, and even this stuff, you'll get like views of a certain mountain and it might get a couple thousand views or 100 views, but a Falcon Rad takes you along and explains you like what he's doing, so his content has kind of gotten him a lot more of an audience.
this is also like peaceful feeling. You know, his music, the
You know what's
images,
funny?
like it's very peaceful.
He should do that sometime. I'll recommend it. Like beautiful, peaceful music and a shot of his controller and his hands just shaking.
Oh my god.
The whole time. Yeah. I've got a video of it. Actually.
Fuck,
You can see the
Falcon
antenna
Rad,
on the end of
dude.
his
You could just
controller,
like
and
put
it's,
your
shaking.
He could just put his videos as like one of those fucking sleep things. You know how it'd be like, oh, 7 hours of long rain to go to bed, or like long range FPV, soft sounding music while you sleep, you know?
It kind of feels like that, like an MTV, and this is the long range channel, and you just get so much content, and you just put it on there. It would be like, I kind of see that, but it's gotten so scattered. It's not like you don't have, like, if you had like a Roku, whatever, you know, you could have channels you can load in. It might be like that, but it's, the internet's so weird now. It's like you got Netflix or you have like YouTube.
I don't know. I gave up on Netflix, though. I'm not sure when, but it's been a while now, a couple years, I think.
That glacier's crazy. I have some footage from here that I gotta put together. And, yeah. He goes up there. There's like this, this lake that's up over top of that, and it's just like teal, like bright.
There's a lake up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's still recording.
Yeah, okay, so he went the other direction, so behind
So
him is
glad
the
that was
lake.
still recording.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for posting that, man. Good content.
Oh my god, the long range is still scary to me.
Oh yeah.
Neon's on a fluff and roll.
Yeah, Neon is on
video's
a roll.
private.
That guy is like, I would love to see it, because it's like then you could break down his lines a little bit and see how they're like, oh, maybe he meant to post. That's why he posted it again. Ooh, Razman, nice. Did I see this already? I wonder if I did.
Oh, I did watch it this week. I was trying to think. I'm like, was this last week or this week? But this was this week. I watched it earlier this week myself.
I have an idea for one of these. I don't know if I want to give it away yet, but I have an idea for one, so I'm gonna do up one and try to send it to him. And I think I could probably do it in the next couple weeks.
Get your Twans, Razman.
Yeah.
It is 2023 Rippie's Adventure Part 2.
Yes. My footage has lines through it from here, so I'm really happy they both got some footage. This was such a fun spot. We just... like, if we thought of this a little bit smarter, we would have had someone like... We should... We can't really do that. Have someone come along and film you, but like the slow-mo 3-person walk up, and we just like stood in the field there and just flew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. Like, you know, we were just asked to.
Aw, we got to get like
not do
Nightmare and me on point, like the professional film crew, to do that as you're walking up. Hold on, boys. We got your shot. Now, enter. And it cues like some epic music in your head, and you're just like, making your big entrance.
Yeah, and I think this, I can't remember if this was actually a spot we meant to fly, because behind it, or over like to the right of this, excuse me, was the spot we were supposed to fly, and it was abandoned. But they're, excuse me, they're working on it right now. So
that
yeah,
sucks.
so it was like, I think we were like gonna leave, and then we're like, let's just fly this.
Oh,
And then
really?
this
So
spot
this was
too,
that
yeah.
random?
I think it was, and then this was like none of the spots that we wanted to. We had a couple pins from some locals that didn't pan out, and this was Oily Spot. He picked this one up, and then from here we had some other locals throw some other pins, so it really picked up from there. This was kind of like an intermission spot.
Intermission spot. So
Like,
many
until we
fucking
find out where we're
spots
going.
that you had to take like an intermission at one. That is amazing.
I have like my timeline right now split up into the 4 days. Yeah, it's like I had to look at. I think I looked at Oily's video to figure out what spots were which day, because I actually had them all mixed up.
You have to go back to like reference it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that was before the Rippies. That was after the Rippies. That was the second day. That was when we first arrived. Yeah, it was a nightmare to put together. Yeah, Raz did a pretty good job here. Oh, nice.
With
I never
the
really
music.
looked at the top of that roof. Oh, those two wires were just like sketchy.
With the music and that one part how he was swaying, I can't help but to think of those pirate boats at like the amusement parks. That just...
Do you go full on one side?
Yeah.
On the end? Yeah, you get that. I think the one here goes around. I can't remember if it does or not.
Do they really?
Hey,
I
Apon's
thought...
here. Give Apon Twans.
Oh, good morning!
I'm awake. Morning, guys. I'm gorgeous. Yeah, I look like shit. Yeah, look at my long hair. I haven't. So before we went to Atlanta, I like oddly messaged Oily, and I'm like, I've been working like overtime for the past 2 months, and I haven't gotten a haircut, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get one before I go to Atlanta. And he's like, I'm not either. I'm like, good, and I still haven't.
Yeah, his hair's
It's
getting
like the
long.
longest it's ever been. Look at this.
Yeah, those are brand new locks on them doors. They're brand new doors.
Dude, you get the stick up too. The mad scientist stick up. Like,
Yeah, that's why I got the hat on. I'll cut it before Detroit. Maybe in Chicago. Ooh, that'd be nah. Let's not do that. Okay, I can't do that. That's too risky.
I did shave Raz's head into a mohawk at the Florida Rippies.
I remember that.
Fucking walk in the house. I'm shaving head. Like, no. Was not my idea.
It's someone didn't play my shiz. I thought someone was gonna message me. They want to go flying.
Hear that, boys? He wants to go fly.
Offer's still open.
Ooh, so much
you
garbage.
guys went up in here? Oh, you guys did go up in here. I was too excited for this spot, so I didn't follow you. I just started flying. And then there was a homeless guy that went into the building behind us. I believed him. He was squatting, so I kind of just closed up all of the like trunks and stuff, and then started flying. I just didn't want to be like flying and have him like rob us, you know, like that wouldn't be cool.
I don't blame you on that. It wasn't the squatting that concerned you, though, you know?
No, do your thing. That's fine.
That's not even, that's fucked up. How many, we've caught so many people, like Detroit, Quad Daddy saw somebody, and then when we were rolling up to the second chicken spot, because we bailed on the first hood chicken, wasn't the right chicken. So then we circled the block, and like we passed like a little alleyway. I'm like, oh my god, look at that one. There's somebody squatting down there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, I remember that. Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna see. For 1 second. I got that. Quad Daddy recommended me a flavor. And it's got like the worst name ever, but it basically, yeah, we're talking about that. It tastes like sherbet ice cream or whatever.
Oh, okay. I haven't had sherbet in a long time. That's good though.
Yeah, like the it's not a gelato, it's a
sherbet.
That's gonna I think I just felt Quad Daddy's butt pucker there. It's like a, yeah, exactly. It's like a more,
it's its own thing, right? Because it's a sherbet,
thing.
a sherbet, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what the fluff it actually is, because it's more fruity too. It's always like orange, raspberry, or green, whatever green is like.
It's like a sweet sour taste for sure, exactly. But do you also remember like legit frozen yogurt? We don't have that anymore, I don't feel. I remember having like, it was like almost like an ice cream, but had a little bit of a sour taste to it. It was just a vanilla frozen yogurt at my grandmother's place. Doesn't exist anymore.
You're right. I've heard of frozen yogurt and all of that, but I don't know where the hell you get it now, or can you get it now?
I think it's gone. Maybe
Custard was also
really bad
something
for
that
you.
was like an ice cream thing. Frozen custard or some shit.
Remember, like, it was getting sour and people were getting sick. You know, like, but over in, like, it wasn't Europe, it was, like, more of, like, Asia when I was there. They have, like, a lot of yogurty drinks.
Drinks?
Yeah, it's like a milk drink almost looking thing. Like a circular bottle. Yeah.
You know what? A lot of places have those mango, I'm going to call it a smoothie, and it's not a smoothie. You know what I mean? Warrior, where's the fact check? What's that mango drink?
Yeah, like...
What's horchata? Is that the mango, or is that something different?
No, that sounds like something from Mexico.
They also have mango ones sometimes. The mango one I've gotten at an Indian place, and then at I don't know what hood chicken is. It's halal. It's from like New York. I don't know what you put.
Did you guys get that at that place we went? We left the hood chicken place in Florida, and then you guys got a mango drink at that place we went that had like pita and like.
That's the hood chicken I'm talking about, halal or whatever. And you get chicken over rice. Oh my god, that's the one that I love. Like, the first place they had like one chicken choice. It was just like, how much chicken do you want? And we're like, no, we want like options. Mango lassi. Okay. Lassi.
Raz did a good job here.
Thank you, Warrior. I appreciate the fact check.
Yeah, I lost the chat.
And that's like a yogurt based drink. I think there's Greek yogurt, mango, and something
Exactly. It's like a Greek yogurt drink. That's exactly.
And it is delicious. They are delicious. Like.
So what's going on, Apone? What's up for the day? You're living Saturday right now, right? It's like Nightmare on Elm Street. He's back in time. No, he's in the future.
In the future.
Are you guys flying? What's Friday? They have the kids. The kids are not there, so sorry. I'm like saying your whole life on the air. But like,
yeah. He's like contemplating and recapping your.
Yeah, I'm like.
He asked you a question, but he is not waiting for your response. You did not answer fast enough, so now he is just going to tell everyone your shit.
Ooh, he put Cisco in here too. This place is like... Did this place sneak up on you too? Like, I did not realize this place was in Atlanta. I thought it was in, like, California or something, to be honest.
Like, I don't think I realized it at all. And then once we got there, I'm like, damn, look at all these sections to fly, like...
Yeah,
this
is
thing
here is massive. You do the split S over this thing, and it just feels like big.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't plan on going here myself. My whole goal was to make it to the stadium. Like, that was all I was worried about. I wanted that fucking stadium. And then that didn't work out with the group, so.
Was like, this is the spot. Squares was me saying this is the spot, and you was the stadium, so we hit all three of them, right?
Oh my god, that's awesome. We got them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thrilled we made it to the stadium, because, like, I think we just parked wrong in too big of a group on the first round. Didn't go
we hit
right.
The wrong side. Even when we were there, I'll put it in when I edit the video. But where you saw that the spray paint that you were looking for, the graffiti, Whoop the World, or what was it called again?
Spang the Planet.
Spang the...
Whoop the World.
On that side, I went out and I saw there was flashing lights in that parking lot. So we came in on the opposite side. It was better.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We just went on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It's always timing, and yeah, like the location. Like it's I don't know.
I don't know. I am so grateful we got in there, though. I wanted longer, but I was happy just to have made it. I ran around. I found Spang the Planet.
I think Apone's being a little... That's TMI, man.
Oh, the first job. Took me a minute. I think I've processed the comment now.
I mean, I definitely want kebab. That sounds amazing. I kind of want that, actually.
Well, good luck with that, Apone. I hope all goes well.
I mean, you can watch us in there, I guess, but like maybe don't talk on Discord at the same time. This place is cool. Google?
Oh, the
You didn't get to go to Google, did you? This place is sick. I don't know if I have the footage. I think I have some of it. I haven't seen this. I don't know if I have this footage. But over on the right, there's like a terrace there. That like, I don't think anybody really hit. We have the dive, but I don't remember seeing this footage anywhere.
Apone needs some prayers, you poor bastard. That's not a good sign to start the day.
So it was a dirty kebab. Oof.
Dirty kebab.
Place is cool. Yeah, this was a fun night. Raz was like was a good wingman.
I think I want some gummies.
He'd be a good guy to have on a night rip for sure.
Raz ripping? Under the night sky?
Under the night sky, Raz things. I don't know, everywhere that I night rip though, it's like, it's usually like parking lots and like the city and stuff. It's gotta be lit, right? This was hilarious.
Oh, it's worth turning full crank. I know we may have seen it before, but I fucking love it.
Did you?
And here you can see the very wild and rarely
This is one of those like cheaters moments.
foraging on the cliffs of a Patagonian mountain for an electric fan, so that he can sleep well at night. this Razman has managed to find himself a mate. What joys await this delightful creature?
Me and Oily had just left for a solid 30 minutes to get a smoothie. And they thought we were getting groceries the whole time.
Oh, you left the building?
No. It's a Walmart. And we went to the food place. And we hung out there for 30 minutes waiting for this smoothie and trying to sample. And that's the picture of us getting back and them going like, that's all you got.
All right, I get it now and all that time. I got excited because I get to subscribe to Heinz. Get Velvet? Shit, buddy, how do you always... Heinz get Velvet. I don't know why I have to say it that way. Fuck.
Where's this at?
I don't know, but let's go. I get excited when I get like subscribed. Oh, wait!
Looks like,
Motherfucker, this is Cisco.
Really?
Who are you?
I've been here. It's pretty crazy to say you've been there. Whoa,
Fucking Heinz, you had me thinking you're from Europe. Motherfucker, you're at the same spot. We were just like...
Is this like when we're there? Let's see when it comes over.
I'm so trying to like figure that out. No, it's empty.
Yeah. No, there's no Dr. Steele in the middle. Oof, he was parked where we are. Careful, man. There's ants there. So many ants.
Dude, by the satellites, I think there were more. By one of the pillars, there was giant like mounds.
Oh, so many. It's right by the like.
Hey, this guy. Where the fuck were you for the Rippies, dude? We could have hung out.
Yeah, he's good.
You are. Fuck. Or he is. You are. I'm like talking to him.
There's a gap here I didn't hit. There's this big one here, but there's one over on the side that's smaller. Oily, we totally missed it. Yeah, oh, he was going for it. I didn't see that one
I see what you're saying. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He was fucking determined.
I did not hit that one. That is a missed opportunity. When we go back.
Oh, the other side of it too. There was.
This guy's good.
I tried to hit my first dive on that round spot there, and I hit the only piece of roof that's there.
He just missed that. That's awesome. Yeah. This guy.
He came in fucking speaking vengeance in this place or something. Like, damn.
Wow. That would have been fun if he would have come out. He might have been busy.
I'm gonna say he's one of the local boys.
Exactly. I kind of don't want to like send my. Actually, my footage is cool because it's got the Quad Daddy bobblehead and the rupee on the 10-inch. I mean, that was pretty cool. We ripped the 10 and the 7-inch around this place. Yeah, this guy's on point. He knows the spot. He's flown this before.
Hey, I love a good slalom.
Yeah, I know. It's like I won't feel bad. I had like a day here. Like a morning. This is super recent too, because like, I mean, obviously it's because all the dead trees. I wanted to go from this one to do it. I wanted to go from this one and ride the top to the other one. That was the one there I didn't get to try. Yeah, and that's a nice little gap. I have regrets. This is where that guy came out and was yelling at us too.
Oh, you got yelled at here?
Yeah, when the ants.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I mean, he was acting all tough. I didn't really care. I was just trying to get the ants out of my legs, but like,
Just
it's
trying
right
to get
there,
the
in
hands
that
out of my
stuff.
pants, bro.
Yeah, and the guy was on the phone, like, look at me, I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody. They're gonna come out here. I'm like, no, they're not.
Who the hell is that?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, the analog footy looked really good too. Like, I actually kind of didn't notice it after a while.
I don't want to call it shiz if he doesn't have watched. Oh, I'm streaming, motherfucker.
Sunday fun day, try hard progression. 218.
Fluffin' crazy flying. You really fucking did tear that spot up.
Yeah, that guy is awesome. Yeah, is the link in there? I'm doing the same. No, we just have quad cab. Oily went to bed, didn't you? He did. I'll get her to play my shiz.
There you go. Sorry, bro. I like when I open more screens and stuff, I start screwing stuff up.
You have to have like a whole panel. I want to get those the monitor ones that are like sort of the floating monitors, you know what I mean? They have
No.
arms.
Oh, that you can move around?
Yeah, instead of it being like, yeah. Who pits my IB? There's Warlord.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what... I scrolled back trying to think of what last week was. Because we were on 18, I don't know.
Oh, you're going to get lost. No.
I was right at Tobias, yeah. We're going to watch Tobias Yoder, new spot. Was it new build, did he say?
What's up, guys? I hope everyone's having a great day. I got a little treat for you guys today. We're going to be trying out a new park. I've never really...
You know what? I think I have the fucking video on my computer of my car.
Do you? Because that's like...
Oh my god, it was nice.
If you're able to play, you should.
Maybe I will before we go. Maybe I'll fucking... That'll be our ending video, my car getting fucking smashed.
If enough people stick around, that's what we're gonna end off with that.
Yeah, we'll end on that note. The pictures were insane enough, but like... When I finally figured out how to go watch it, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous.
That's a cool little gazebo. Gazebo. Little B-roll on the... I don't know. I would say mini drone, but maybe it's something else. There we go. What are these?
Oh, now I see the little poles there.
Yeah, it's like, what is that?
I've only seen those at one playground in my whole life. Have you ever watched videos of, like, people in Russia, their playgrounds? Like, that's what you get. In Russia, they're like, you get nothing but bars. So all they'll do, like, and the fucking dudes could flip themselves around incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you ever see a guy who could hold, like, a straight bar and, like, put himself sideways?
Yeah.
They'll do stuff like that. They'll be walking in there. They're like doing these crazy gymnastic shit, but like in a manly Russian way.
That's the one thing I've oddly done, has been to Vegas a couple times. We saw like a Cirque du Soleil thing each time, and those guys are like doing crazy stuff. That'd be crazy. Imagine doing like a Cirque du Soleil. I bet you they've done that with like a tiny whoop going around and all that stuff.
Oh, like filming them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that probably would be really cool if like... Ah, dude, I could see it. Kind of like how when you're chasing the cars and you get those shots. Like, imagine them like flipping and bending their legs and you just being like shh, getting around as they like jump to the next one, you know?
We watched one, it was on like the Beatles, and then the second one was the water one. It was like and they would jump off of platforms, and all the platforms were like opening and moving, and there was like water that they'd splash into. You could, like,
oh, really?
Die. Oh yeah, it's so intricate, the sets they build.
See, I've seen like the traveling circuses.
Those
So,
are
like,
fun too. I mean,
they
I
set
don't
up
need
an
the whole fancy like go to Vegas and what. Traveling circus stuff, amazing too. Even that would be nuts. Imagine you wouldn't want to hit anybody, but
I don't know. I'm gonna miss it this year. They're like fixing the armory where they have it, so it's not coming, I guess, and I'm super disappointed.
there's an armory that they have it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
I think we watched this one before, did we? Or no?
I don't know. This one was only 20 seconds, so I'm like, well.
It's neon. See, again, you get 40 seconds out of that neon if you could just film it in 60, put it in 30, and we could all watch it. In like normal person speed.
Normal bird. We got Smudge dancing in. It's so slow to try to go full screen. It's like, there we go.
Oh, it's totally. Google started throttling all their stuff if you like block out the ads and stuff.
Oh, I had to take that off. At one point, I did have an ad blocker on, and they were pissed about it. Like, so I was like, I just didn't even want to go through any of this.
Yeah, I can't edit if I have like that on because it'll just
Really?
like, peak. Yeah, it just gets stuttering.
That's crazy.
Pray for me. Apone, we hope you're okay, man.
It has been a few minutes since he left that comment, so. Hope he's alright in there. Maria props. We are going to need a confirmation in a little while that Apone has made it through.
I don't see anybody around here. Is it still up? Like, anyone ripping?
Yeah, sorry to the last two. I think I told them. Last two poor bastards need their Rippies prizes yet. Our international guys. Because I had no car because of that shit. I had everything ready to go. I got new t-shirts in. I had to wait for a couple t-shirts, so I got those. I'm like, yeah, everything's boxed up and ready. I got no car. So then I rented a car last weekend. I'm like, oh, sweet. Monday, I could go to the post office, take care of it, right? I'll be done. Monday rolls around. I'm like, what the motherfucking stupid president's fucking day in America? So that means the goddamn post office are closed because it's a holiday. I was like, are you kidding me? So then I realized we have more than one company here. So I went to UPS instead. So I mailed most of them, but I couldn't do the international because you got to do fucking itemize everything in there.
Oh, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just did that too. Yes. I sent a couple packages.
So I got most of the Rippies prizes out finally. Like but the last two. The Monday thing killed me though. It's like, you have to be fucking kidding that it's a holiday. I like planned. I even got the car an extra day because in my mind, yeah, I'll get stuff done, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you forget that everybody else is thinking the same thing.
Oh my god, but yeah. Did we watch this one yet? We watched 10 seconds. Let's go.
Ooh,
he's all the way up.
Who's
Hold
that?
on. I wanted full screen though. What the fuck, YouTube?
Yeah, exactly. No, pause. It's because I'm in the way.
What the hell? Why is this so big tonight? Did I hit something?
Yeah, hit that one.
I'm like, did I hit something? No. All right, let's try that again. Let's go, Master.
Chili sauce. Whoa.
Ooh, I like the dust in the face too. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Get your Twan.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
18.
Just forgetting the chili sauce.
I'm literally counting on fingers when was last week. I don't remember watching Sprayer. What the fuck is Touch My Nuggets FPV?
Yeah, what is that?
Pitt, who is that? Tell them join the Discord and drop their own shiz. The name is funny as fluff. I'd like you guys to give me your personal permission to play your videos and drop them yourselves. That's the reason I do that. Sometimes I'll play them, but I'd rather you drop them yourselves. Oh wait, crap. Who am I shouting out? I got Sprayer, Snow, Glow, Cinematic. I think this is the last one out to play my shiz. Ooh, it is very pretty.
Look at that. Is this evening or morning?
Ooh, does he get the approval for of banister lighting?
It feels like morning, right? Of course, it's gorgeous.
I do agree it feels like morning, and yes, it is gorgeous. Does it just feel like morning because it's cold? Or...
Empty as well. Like, evening sunset's usually a little busier, but it could just be Sunday or something, who knows? It does.
I do feel like I agree with you, though, on that, like...
I mean, maybe throughout the day, or through the course of his video, it'll get brighter, and then we'll know, or darker. I like snow, like, looks really good blue like this. Yeah. See, the trees are getting more, it's getting brighter. Morning. Early morning, snow with like the yellow orangish light.
Oh, I love it. And he came up that little bit to see the whole area.
Is that like ice? Yeah, it's ice. Nice. I thought I was gonna get to go shoot some stuff that was like in the snow, and then I was kind of worried about it because I've been kind of a wimp this year with the cold, and then I got kind of sad because it didn't happen. Nice sprayer, that was beautiful.
Oh. Slow down. No. that whole thing looked gorgeous. Like, yeah, I think we watched, I remember Dirty Diana. Yeah, that was last week. All right.
Nice. Apone, you're up, man. Is it time then? If I'm not going to fly with anybody, are we going to fly in the... We should go in that sim. What was the sim? Do you remember?
Uncrashed?
Uncrashed.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I want to figure out.
Oh, yeah, you got to play your video too. Yes.
Oh, I think I put them together because I did send it in too. I'm like, yo, you mother fluffers want that security shit for, you know? I want my car paid for.
I can't wait to see that.
Let's see, I don't know. I gotta hide you for a second and doodle-loot around my stuff. Try to think of where
I'll level up. Level up?
Oh, yeah, call for level up. While I doodle-loot. This is why, like, I don't do stuff in the middle of the stream, because I'm, like, slow. So even though I know where everything is, I'm like...
it's still, like... You gotta try to do a multitask thing where you'll ask a question while you figure this out. But also, I'll say that when people see your car or this video, I'm sure they'll understand and they'll all be very excited because they've all absolutely watched my video on the Rippie's prizes. So the international people that you're going to mail them out will be excited for those, I'm sure.
And yeah, everybody else I think should have gotten them by now. I saw they were all delivered as of like yesterday and all, so that was pretty sweet. Except for those two last guys, so I appreciate their patience and all of this. Oh, here's some of the pictures. We'll give you the dramatic build-up before we watch. Well, that was the plate, but I don't know if that one. I like it.
It says stream paused for me, just heads up.
Oh, is that because I put it down?
Yeah, it's got multi. Exactly, Apone. I totally want. I'll play that later. I'll be up for a little bit.
Oh, and you're frozen, but that's only because.
I know, with like the weirdest face.
Sorry,
Quad
dude. I'll
Daddy's already made a
unfreeze you. It's
million
because I
memes.
doodle-looted stuff on the bottom screen, and when I
Free for All
cover.
has 5 memes of me doing like crazy stuff already.
Let's see. I'll see it. Put it down there.
Whoa.
That's my trunk. That is no more.
Piece of glass like survived that. Crazy.
This is like the side angle because all of this got twisted so bad.
There's no back seat.
Oh, dude, like, I thought the back seat was kind of okay until I looked at it again the next day and was like, yeah, no, it's not okay at all. Like, it is not okay inside of there. Oh, there you go. No fucking trunk. Like, it pushed it all the way in. It, like, peeled it off the frame.
Sorry, guys, Rippie stuff was in there. I was about to take.
Oh my God! Could you? No, but you know what? I have to come back for this. You know, oh, my daughter made me realize a tragedy of something that we never took out of the trunk.
Oh no!
Bando Barbie is no more. Bando Barbie was still in the fucking trunk of the car.
And you couldn't get it like out of there?
No, I didn't see her. When I tried to get shit out of the trunk, dude, like you could reach your arm in the right side. Like the right hand side of this, like you did have access because like obviously the left is gone. Like the front, she wrapped her around the pole. Done.
Call the fire department. We need the jaws of life.
We need the jaws of life. Bando Barbie is in the trunk. Oh, here, let me go back to this one and see if... Yeah, I don't know, but, like, you could reach your hand in the right-hand side of it, so, like, at the back, there was, like, a top section of the trunk, I'm going to call it, in those cars, like, and that's where I found, like, the glass, and I found one or two other, like, bullshit we had in there, like, kids' pair of shoes, this, that, you know? But there was no Bando Barbie, so wherever she was, like, in that bottom part, she's stuck. She has gotten,
That's crazy. Did you actually have the videos? I'm so excited for them to have them.
She's there. Let's see. I hope this... I don't want to freeze you up again, but I'm probably going to have to.
That's okay. It's worth it for the videos. I just can't even imagine like what we're going to see here.
Car 2, square. There it is. All right. I got this. My whole desktop got fucked up. Like everything got... Oh no, pause, wait. Okay. Because then I have to get this and make sure.
So it's got to be always the most unflattering freeze frame. Oh, funny.
Well, that's why I'm like, let me unfreeze you and then we'll get back to it. That's...
Oh, crazy. Okay.
All right. The big, dramatic showing of my car.
Before you start, though, where was the car? Like, where is everything before you press play?
We get 3 angles here because I'm a sicko. So for some reason, Sean, we've got, like, cameras all over the front.
Okay, cool.
So from my front porch, you get to see the guy coming up the road. So this is, like, more of the wider angle to get the left of my house and, like, the street. So you get to see him... The first shot is just him coming with no brakes, and he just does that drunk, like, veer over, you know?
Oh, geez, okay.
So, dun, 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 dun!
Oh, wow, it's dark. Your street's super
yeah, see, once you see the headlights, and then...
Whoa, that is not slow.
Not slow at all, dude. Like, he did not tap his brakes or nothing. Just fucking...
Whoa. Dude,
takes her out.
Gotta hurt. That has to hurt.
And then he just rolled backwards, like it just fucking bounced him back.
Snap. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the motherfucker drove off too. I don't even know if I said that. You could see like the lights start to change. And I swear he had to have gotten knocked like a bit. And see, that's where I think he came to again and tried to like leave, you know? Probably try to put it in drive again.
Did you get to see his car? Like how messed up the front end was?
No, but he made it home. Now this.
Oh, damn. This shot's go. You got to send this into like, I don't know, world's worst. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be. Oh, dude.
Yeah, you fucking. No mercy shown to that motherfucker. Like,
oh my god. How is his car not like? Why?
How
How are the lights still on?
how did he drive all the way home?
Like, does he have one of those ram bars?
I don't know. Because I never got to see it. Like, it was a Blazer, they told me.
Like the lights are flashing too. Oh my god. Wow.
Now he just sits there a minute. I think I left it go so the cops could see, like, he leaves, you know?
Well, he's gonna wake up.
Well, see, that's what I think happened. Literally, he woke up and then he's got to try to fucking shift it again, you know? But look, that car is so fucked.
Your car, like...
Oh, and there's angle number 3 past the tree.
Oh, we gotta see that one. Yeah, here you go. Oh, you saved that guy's car.
You're not kidding, that pole. But pieces of my car flung off and hit his car. Like, and it did dent it a little bit, but like, we thought it was my garbage can ricocheting. But it wasn't the garbage can that hit his car. It was fucking pieces of my car. So here we go. We'll let it go in all its glory. 1, 2, 3. Fucking one. Oh, I couldn't believe it though. Like when I watched it back, I was like, God damn. Like I'm kind of glad I got it though, because not every day you get to see something so fucking.
Yeah, there's those unbelievable videos. If you sent, you could, you know what? To be honest, like this might be a sidebar type of thing, but talk to somebody, or I can talk to like, put you in touch with like one of your sponsors, about like licensing that, because like that can be like those unbelievable videos or whatever, and it'd be like, and he drove off, like, and it doesn't really like identify anybody. You could probably make some like that's like, and you're not going to make money on YouTube with it, but if you could license it to like a news station or like one of those videos where it's like, you know, shark attacks and like this crazy video and these crazy drivers, like there might be something there, because this is crazy footage.
Like I said, I'm kind of glad we're such sickos and got every angle. Like you could even see, because there's a parking lot that he rolled into. Like I used to park a car over there, like, and the only reason he stopped is he hit the curb. He literally just rolled back till it fucking like came to a stop.
Luckily, he didn't hit oncoming traffic. He didn't roll into traffic and have like someone hit him. Like there's so many things here that like it's a crazy thing. Like this whole video and like what happened to you is insane.
And this is the way my luck goes. And that's why, like, I can't even bitch and cry about the nonsense in life. Like, this is the bullshit I deal with. So it's like, you know. So I'm like, well, my outlook, I guess I'm getting a new car, like, sooner than I thought, you know, sooner than later, you know. I wasn't ready to part with the old girl, but the universe said it was time.
I guess so. So it's crushed now? Is that the case?
I am actually still dealing with it. So
really?
they just picked up the car yesterday from like the first place they towed it to. So now the insurance will have it, but they're going to total it out, I assume. Like they said about repairs, I was like, yeah, no. Like that's a no. That's a negative.
It's like looking at it, you see the repairs you need here is a whole new car.
They're like, can you describe the damage? I'm like, well, do you really want me to do that? Oh, dude, I need a vintage Benz. Warrior, don't fucking tease me. I love a good Benz. I've had 3 or 4, like, and I've moved up every year. It started with like an 82, then we had an 84, or then an 89, then a 90 something, and then my last Benz was the little SUV, the ML something, and I loved it because it could have been a 7-seater if you got the 2 back seats. But the brackets themselves were like fucking $400, and then you had to tear apart the entire interior. But it would have been so cool. It was like, instead of a 3rd row seat, you had the front 2, your normal back seat, and then these sat like truck seats sideways looking at each other.
Interesting.
But they were full-size seats, like.
We literally had this conversation earlier today. I shit you not. And they were talking about a car. This is like people in the Discord. They're talking about a car that had the back seat faced backwards.
A rumble seat, they call those, in a station wagon. We had that too.
So the kids, I think it was quad dad. Yeah, the kids, they could face backwards and like, you know.
I would fucking so rock. I would rather rock an old station wagon than a new minivan. I don't know why I'm a weirdo, but that's the truth. I had a Benz station wagon. I'll tell you what, that bitch was nice, and it had the rumble seat. You sat like. It was like weird because it folded into the floor, but when you unfolded it, it faced the back window.
Oh,
Wonder if I have a picture.
Exactly. He was saying that you could like mess with traffic and stuff behind, which I could totally see as a kid. Like
now,
the bus, right?
My Aunt Ella, when we was in redneck days, when I was a kid and there weren't seatbelt laws, oh my God, you would pack so many fucking people into a car. And she had a station wagon, so all the kids would sit in that back part. Like, you'd have, like, literally 10 of us back there.
Oh, no. I thought someone was going to say they were ripping. Someone put something in Play My Shiz, or what happened? Oh, don't.
Oh, yeah, I think we're done with Play My Shiz. I started getting off on a tangent, too. I was looking for pictures of the old cars there.
Yeah,
it's not necessary, but that was Warrior.
Thank you for showing that. That like honestly, that looks like footage. Honestly, that I would watch like on like. Do you remember like Spike TV or something? Like it would have like those crazy videos.
Well,
like,
I watch YouTube too. Craziest crash, this and that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, this mother fluffer. This took me a couple days to get though, because I was like, fuck, how do I get into my system again? I had to remember, you know. So I had to go doodle-oot all the steps, like, because I haven't worried about watching anything in a while. But I'm like, nah,
I wanted to put one in my car, like, not, like, for just...
Oh, like the dash
like
cam?
Russian dash cam, yeah, because it's just...
You never know.
It used to be crazy, but it's gotten to, like, a new level of just the craziest stuff you'll see. Just, it's like, you know... One of these people getting out of my house, and I'm like, what's going to happen? A car's, like, going to flip and, like...
And this was actually the reason we got it, is because that happened to the neighbor. His car got fucking nailed in the middle of the night. And then we're like, oh, we got to get our cameras finally, like...
This seems like a... You know what it is? Honestly, I think it's, it might be worth... Again, this seems like something we should... talk about afterwards, but like it seems like something like you should mention to the city like twice it's happened. It seems like there probably should be a light there to light that street. Like someone
should be what?
This guy was drunk, it seems.
Well, yeah, I totally want to increase the police presence directly outside my home at all times. Not like the
Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Like that's just the craziest thing.
No, like it really is stupid. It's because I live on a main street, and like that stretch of road, like if you sit and listen, I don't know, every fucking asshat is just like, like they'll floor it past my house in just like that stretch for some reason. And I can't even argue because the cops do pull people over when they're coming from like, I'm on the edge of 2 towns, like too. Like literally like one house over is another city. Like, and when they come from that way, however long, wherever they're sitting down the road, it takes them to that parking lot to pull them over. The one where that car rolled. So I can't even tell you how many people I see pulled over. So like they'll get them wherever and then they all choose to like pull over there.
I would tell you to put like, get them to put in like one of those large like speed bumps, but you'd end up like in that Ferris Bueller movie where they like
sail right into my fucking
right into your car like from the roof, like
And you know what's fucked up is that my car, he hit it so straight, it didn't hit like the other cars in my driveway or anything else. Like that could have fucked up some real shit. My gas meter's out there. That fucking tree's an old bitch. But instead, he just nailed her so straight into the pole, like.
That's crazy. Well,
even when the cop got there, he was like, "Holy shit!" Like, you know. Probably thought like it was a little bump, you know.
Oh,
it does need a street light. God damn it! It is the street light, Bannister.
Well,
no, literally, there is a street light on that telephone pole. It's just that people fly past there, and it literally was 2:30 in the morning, right at that drunk hour.
Well, that's the thing too. I'm also like a real sensitive person to light. Like, so I don't like to like suggest putting lights everywhere because then it's like at nighttime you want it to be like not glaring in your windows and stuff. But like before that car came in, that whole street is black. Like in that video, like it's black.
That's a good point. Like, but like the street light literally is directly in front of my house there. So you can't see it in this. Like, you're right. This whole part is dark.
But I mean, again, I don't think it was because the road was black. I believe it's probably because he was.
Oh no, it's because he did that drunk swerve. He just gave it a whoop, you know? Like, I don't even get it. But
I've been driving home and seen a car coming on this way and heard like a big hit, and it was just like a guy taking off mirrors on the side of the road like that. So like,
all right, I'm not proud, but I did it with the motorhome. But I didn't hit a car. I did hit a pole, and it smacked my mirror. But because I was rounding a corner, and what I didn't know is the pole leaned out. So, like, the pole was literally not straight. It, like, leaned towards the road. So, like, I kind of caught that one a little bit. Like,
while we're doing this, I'm downloading on Crash Simulator, Apone. I hope we can play that.
I'll play with him.
Oh,
Holy
my God,
fuck.
I can't wait.
Well, I guess I won't keep you anymore, Bannister. Yeah, Warrior Life. If you see a vintage Benz out there for sale with either the rumble seat or the third row, I'll be looking. Dude, like, they always come great. Like, every Benz I bought, they come with a stack of fucking service records because everyone who buys them takes it to the dealership and keeps every receipt, record for everything that's ever been done to the car. And, they're nice. I'll drive a 1980 Benz and feel like a boss over my goddamn fucking 2000 and whatever thing just got plowed into a pole.
No, for sure. I think it's like a vehicle like that, like even like when I get a more like a certain like bike I enjoyed or whatever, and it's like the services are expensive and people really like adhere to them, and like the engines in them are like perfect, so they'll last forever. Like, they're not like, you know, I left it with the gas in it for like 3 years, and you know, it's like people just take care of them better.
So, thank you, Bannister. Our two times now, right? 2-time Fluff and Rippie winner.
Yeah, we didn't mention that. Thank you.
What'd you take home last year? Long range?
We did long range last year.
Long range. And this year he took home, oh, mother fluffer. It's on the tip of my tongue. Don't do that to me.
Chase,
fuck! I'm gonna blame it on being late.
I really liked that video actually, and like when I did the Rippies, I can't remember what happened. Went down. There was like something had happened, and I'm like, I was in the middle, and I had like a brain fart. I was like thanking like a couple people, and I just like ran off. But kind of for both of those categories, the two that I took home, the long range and chase, it's like those are both categories I feel like you can't do by yourself. Like, to do long range like effectively, you really need a person with you that's helping you like keep your head in the right direction, keeping you calm, making sure you get back, get your home points this way. Like, it's almost extremely hard or impossible to do it without the spotter. And the same thing with the chase stuff. is like impossible to do it by yourself. There's a couple guys I know that do it. I'm not a big fan of doing it that way, but like having a great team and like kind of rotating through and having a person spotting, setting up their quad and flying like 3 people. It's like you can ask somebody, how many cars? There's 3 of them. So like you're not hitting someone's windshield. Like there's 2 people behind you. I can't see that. And like we've had that happen before where like 2 people are drifting in tandem. And if you don't know someone's behind you, they're slowing down because your quad's going to hit their car. And you've messed up their line and you've completely upset that person. And
yeah, because you're not supposed to interfere. You're supposed to
you're
just
there
yeah.
as an audience and not to be interfering. So that is like the worst thing you can do. So when I accepted my Rippie, I really had to thank like the crew that goes out with me, because impossible to do that without them. So it's interesting. It's like a group of people. I don't know if there's a way to even do that, but that Rippie belongs to all those guys because they come up for like all the times they go out.
Aw, how humble. Well, congratulations again.
Hey,
it
Flo
really
came
was
in.
well
Give him a
deserved.
Twan before we go. Flo, man, I hope I get to fly with you too. Cool guy.
Oh, Flo, I missed you. Get your Twans. Well, at least you're only stopping by for a second because we're going in a second.
Yeah. Hi, Flo.
Good to see you. Hope everything is looking good. I saw you want to get out there flying, so it seems like you're feeling better. I'm glad to see it. I'm good to see it. Fuck's that? Get your night Twans, boys. Warrior Life. Flo, anyone else still hanging out? And good morning, Twans, to Apone and Miss Maria. She's special, whether she showed up or not. She gets it.
Everybody, update.
Oh, that uncrashed. Are you done? Is it downloaded?
Downloading.
Oh, it's still working. Okay, I see it.
Close. It's 15 gigs. So just so everybody knows, it's a little bit of a download. But yeah, see you on there.
Hi. Yeah, and with that, thank you again, Bannister Post, our 2-time Rippie winner. Thanks for hanging out all night long. I don't think I got anything else, so night.